Hey, how's it going? It's your boy Talk Wolf here. We're here with Pure Smash number 6. As appropriately titled on the stream, get ready for the next battle. For more than one reason, in fact, because we actually, as opposed to starting off with a normal bracket, we're going to be doing, for the one time here, a Kazuya-only bracket, which would be pretty cool to watch. And I'm going to be joined here by Laird. Why don't you go and introduce yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Laird from Revenant Esports. I'm coming to you live from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And, you know, Kazuya just came out. It's a big night in the Smash community. Everyone's trying to figure out if this character is broken, if he's a top tier, or if he's a little overhyped off the rip, if he's going to be a low tier and everything. And that's kind of the important thing going into tonight. So we're going to be starting off, like you said, Taco, with a Kazuya-only bracket. So we have a pretty unique opportunity to see what certain players are going to be doing here tonight to try to figure out, you know, what is good about this character, what makes him broken, if he's a top tier, if he's a low tier, and also a little fact about this character tonight is that he's actually going to be legal for tonight's bracket as a whole via a gentleman's agreement, which initially was not going to be the case. So we're going to see how this character does, potentially squaring off against the rest of the roster.
Yeah, and I would say that's the best way to introduce like something like a new character is just to make it as like an optional counter pick if both parties agree to it. Because the last thing you want to do is like, you know, enter into a bracket and then like just end up getting impressed by some character matchup that you just are completely unfamiliar with. However, on the other hand, if you do feel confident right out the gate that is like, you know what, my character got this matchup easy, no problem, then it's always good to have that option available too. So we're flexible in that sense, and now we're going to be seeing, in the meantime, our Kazuya only bracket for tonight. It's going to be our first round here that we have coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I'm expecting good things because I see a man in a fireman hat and a Cheez-It shirt, and he's ready to rock.
A little bit more of a new face from my personal experience with commentating. So he's a little bit more of a new face. Down on the bottom, we do have Bulbasaur though, our resident Bowser main for the state, and he's been doing numbers with Bowser, and we'll have to see how his Kazuya is shaping up so far. It's only been a day, but you know, there's been some people that have been figuring out like crazy setups and like training mode and stuff like that. So who knows, if the right people are taking the right notes, we could be seeing some crazy matches here tonight.
I really want to see Thug Finals versus a Kazuya CPU, because I've heard tell that level 9 Kazuya CPU is one of the most destructive forces that we have seen in the game at this point. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be the start of our tournament tonight, Pure Esports, and it is going to be starting off with the Kazuya only bracket. So, without further ado, let's get this train running.
And we have, our challenger here, Toaster Bucket, just jumping right in with the 10-hit combo. To be honest, I'm so shocked that they made that so like incredibly easy to pull off in this game, but you know what? I can respect it at the same time. Accessibility is important.
Well, it's an easy It's an easy couple of button presses to pull off. As we see our man Bulbasaur hitting the 6-1-2 or excuse me, the 6-2-3 uppercut for that first stock. But you mash the A button, but it's super SDI-able. It doesn't connect the whole thing all the time. And that's a great F smash as well because of the super armor that he has. Honestly, they gave Kazuya a lot of love coming into this game.
They really did. A lot of attention to detail, and You know what? It was impressive the first time seeing them cram Ryu's 6-button moveset from Street Fighter into 1 button, and well, 1 button for the most part. And then now seeing that, and like, if you've seen Tekken, I mean, it's just a big long list of moves that you got to work with. Literally like 100, depending on which characters you look at. I think in Kazuya's case, it's specifically 86 or something like that. Crazy amount of moves to pull from. They managed to cram just about all of them into 2 buttons.
Yeah, and it's insane. And that first stock is going to be taken off of I believe Bulbasaur because of the Rage True command grab there. So yeah, this character's got buttons. That spinny kick is going to be really good close to the ledge as well. And I think up throw is going to be the predominant kill throw we're going to be expecting to see from this character. And a couple of snipes, 3 snipes in a row.
3 for 3 lasers, and you know what? I feel like in the Ditto, that's going to be one of the biggest, most important tools in this matchup. Is just those edge guarding tools, because you know it should be distinguished that despite some similarities, Kazuya is definitely anything but a Shoto. Very unique in that front, despite having an auto turnaround in similar fashion. And like most other Shotos, recovery game might be a little lacking in contrast to the very strong neutral tools. So I feel like a full screen laser like the one that Kazuya has equipped at all times is going to be very useful in the Ditto.
I'm inclined to disagree about the recovery aspect of it. Well, you know, there's certain things that you can't really utilize the whole way through with his recovery. A nice tenant combo, by the way, with the Rage extra damage. His recovery is a lot more, I won't say versatile, but his jumps do gain quite a little bit of height, especially the double jump and the up B. That's going to be the stock, I think, with the spin kick.
Triple roundhouse kick is closing out the first game there. Great play there. I like it. Wins. Yeah, like I would say, like between like all the fighting game characters, he probably has like the better recovery in terms of like, you know, accomplishing the objective of like getting back onto the stage. But it is a very how should I put it, straightforward recovery that can be easy to edge guard if you have a character with good edge guarding tools.
Yeah, it's linear. The thing about his recovery too is it gets a lot of verticality, but very little horizontal usage, especially since you can't use side B and up B when you're trying to recover. You only have to pick one.
Yes, you only got to pick either or. So that is something important to note here. So how they go about edge guarding each other with all that being said should be interesting to see. And you know, if we do end up seeing a couple of Kazuyas throughout the main bracket, it'll be interesting to see how other characters interact with that recovery option as well.
I've already seen.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I've already seen some really interesting clips on Twitter with some shenanigans happening with Kazuya's reflector. That's his forward A button.
Yeah.
That move right there. And I've seen full charge Samus charge shot get reflected and kill her at 0.
Yep. It's a really strong reflect.
Yeah, I think it's stronger than like Min Min's.
I want to say so as well. Even though I think she also did get somewhat of a nerf in this most recent patch as well.
Yeah, and I haven't tested that part of it out yet. But
and you know what? That's something that's important to note as well, is because while we are doing Gentlemen's for Kazuya, we did, as far as I can tell, apply the patch right away to where the patch is currently active from the most recent one that was launched also yesterday.
Right.
Yeah, all switches are updated to the most recent patch.
I'm not gonna lie,
is now viable.
It doesn't seem like too much has changed in this patch.
Too
I mean,
much.
Look, Young Link got buffed, whatever. It's fine. It just makes his move connect multiple times. Olimar got a weird change. Rosalina got, I think, a weird change. Unless I'm remembering things incorrectly. But I think the Miis are probably the biggest winners of this patch.
Oh, yeah. You know what? As a Mars secondary, it's a happy day. But I got to give it to the Miis. They, by far and away, probably got like the biggest buff out of them all.
Yeah. And then Min nerfs pretty substantial, honestly. Actually, disagree. The opposite of that. Pretty subpar. Oh, and an air dodge, not going to make it back to stage. Toaster
Unfortunate.
Going to be falling to the blast zone. Yeah. I think Toaster's biggest issue is that he's trying to catch Bulbasaur whenever he's trying to land, but he's not really putting into his mind that there is mix-up potential there with his recovery. Oh my god, the triple!
Oh my gosh! Just made it into a train. That was crazy.
Oh,
This
is dude,
wacky, man.
This dude, where's my controller? This dude didn't press a single button. He just held down. He didn't even hold away. He just did this.
Just did
what
that.
Are you doing, man?
Said GG's, my man.
You can do this. You can hit this button. That's called the tech button.
There you go.
When you're getting spiked. I mean,
that was ridiculous.
What are you doing,
just a
man?
Wall of down smash. That's all you really needed.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Mr. Cheez-It. You got styled on. It happens to the best of us.
It does. It does.
Yeah, but
especially when you're toying around with a new character. It's definitely true.
He might have gotten styled on just there, but this man got styled though. Let's talk about that real quick.
That's true. Yeah, Kazuya definitely has, like I mentioned there, an arsenal of moves to work with. Pales in comparison to the original game in terms of like the amount of options that you have, but the amount of options that you have in contrast to most, if not every other character in this game in Smash Ultimate is actually mind-boggling. Like there's just so much for you to work with in this toolkit, and despite that, sometimes all you really do need is just 3 down smashes and you're good to go.
I mean, I was just talking about the fireman's hat, but go off, my man.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Kazuya. That's absolutely my bad.
Nah. I love it. I love that people are excited about this.
Fireman hat is dripping though.
True.
I remember one of the last times I came here. There's like a Burger King like right across like the street, like in the same block, and I just pulled up with the crown. I said, "What's up? Let's start it up."
How you doing?
Exactly.
Who's ready to meet the king tonight?
The king.
I
still got one too, but yeah. That didn't really change anything, but it's whatever.
But Bulbasaur took that first. I can't see the bracket. I'm looking.
I can get that for you. Actually, are you in the stream by chance? Yeah, you and anyone else who wants to see it can find it with that right there, and it's gonna be the bottom one for Pure Smash.
Right.
And right
yeah,
now
I mean,
bracket.
But for some reason, the bracket's not coming up for me. It says the brackets have not been published.
Oh yeah, you're right. I actually pulled it up myself.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's okay though. I mean, you know, it's hard to get ready for the next battle when we don't know who's playing next.
Who the next battle is? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna be a little bit odd.
Yeah, we have production in our ear for y'all. Ooh.
Okay, so apparently we're just waiting on a couple of controller issues on part of an upcoming set. But we'll have to see how that turns out here in just a little bit. Yeah, we were talking about the patch. I was like, the Marth buffs were really good, but at the end of the day, I think the Mii Brawlers took it this time. I'm happy for them though. They have something now.
I'm not. No one likes fighting against Miis.
To be honest, I don't mind. It's actually a little bit of an interesting matchup because it's not like a super difficult one. I feel like it's kind of doable, at least for the characters that I play. And it just, I don't know, it's just an interesting one to play through because it's not one that I get to lab very often. But unlike most of the matchups that I don't lab very often, I don't find it annoying. I don't know. I kind of get a kick out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of hate getting up air stringed into thrust uppercut. I hate getting tornadoed into up air and not being able to do anything except pray to God that he whiffs and my air dodge comes out in time. And I really, really don't like getting bomb and missile camped out the entire match.
I would say out of the 3 of them, I would say Gunner is probably the least fun, though. I'll say that.
Well, it's a zoner. Of course it's not.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Brawler's not too fun because they can just kind of kill you off the rip if you ain't ready.
You really can. Who do you main, actually? I don't even think I asked you that.
Samus.
Samus main. Okay, there you go.
So I know a thing or two about playing annoying zoners.
Yeah. I play 3 characters. I main Yoshi, and then I secondary Marth and Joker. And I've been basically running those 3. Well, those 2 since the game launched, and then Joker came along, and that was my 3rd.
Yeah.
But I do have a couple of pockets that I enjoy playing sometimes. I just, as most pockets, I wouldn't probably pull them out in bracket. But, yeah, game's very, it's shaping along in a very interesting fashion, because it just feels like, there's been, like, your good handful of, like, prevalent, like, top-tier characters, but it doesn't feel like like winning with other matchups or winning with other characters is impossible necessarily. There's still a lot of characters who might be on the lower tiers that still just have a really good fighting chance. That's just kind of what I feel like. That's just kind of what I've been feeling about this game ever since launch.
I could see it. I mean, pretty balanced overall. I mean, of course, you're gonna have your stinkers with like your heavies, your Ganondorfs, your Little Max Ice Climbers.
There you go.
But I mean, in terms of balancing this game, I think the devs did a pretty darn good job. And then again, DLC kind of broken still a little bit. I mean, you gotta
you gotta get that $5.99's worth. You know what I mean? That
right. Hey, you know, you gotta play with your money in order to win this game. Sometimes
you gotta get your money's worth. I'm gonna be very surprised if Kazuya really has all that stuff that they showed and he's not at least like high tier. You know what I mean? They really gave him a lot to work with there.
Yeah, but it takes a very specific skill set in order to make him work in this game.
That's true. That's true.
And something I've been having problems with personally is waiting for his auto turnaround because of his back tilt.
Oh, that too. That can be a little bit of an issue sometimes. I mean, that's the case with most like characters that have auto turnaround. It can kind of get in the way in that sense. Same with buffering. You know, like those are two things that were added like with good intentions. Because like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Ryu had auto turnaround in Smash 4, and a lot of Ryu mains were turned off by that because it made certain inputs very difficult to perform. So, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of a trade-off. And every character kind of has that in the sense of, like, the buffering system, where, you know, it's supposed to be there for convenience, but it tends to get more in the way of if you're most top players or just most people who play the game a lot in general.
Yeah. The thing I just don't really like how sometimes I land facing that way and my opponent's over here. So I hit my tilt stick to go this way.
Yeah,
to
you
go
just
back
shoot
to
off
this
the
guy,
other direction.
and then I just go that way. I'm just like...
Yeah. Or, like, if you're a Terry main and you end up just, like, doing that crack shoot or whatever, just like off stage. That can be annoying.
Where'd that come from, man?
Yeah.
I pressed the A button. Why is my recovery coming out and going the wrong direction?
Yeah, you can tell the engine's not built for that, but they did do like a pretty good job of integrating that, I feel like, despite its little bugs or whatever.
There's little intricacies that come to it, but honestly, they employed those characters as well as they could have, I think.
Yeah, I would say so.
I love Kazuya. Honestly, he's really fun to play.
He's fun. Yeah, I actually after they announced him as a character, I finally like motivated myself to make space like on my PC because the base game is like 60 gigabytes. It's actually crazy how large that game is file size. Yeah. So I finally told myself, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna make space for this on my PC and I'm actually gonna play the game. Streamed it once or twice so far, and it's a really fun game. I've only played Kazuya because I wanted to get a game feel for how he might transition into Smash. But now that he's out and I kind of played him out, I kind of want to trying out some other characters. Like, there's a lot of fun characters, some of which I don't even have bought yet through DLC. So there's a lot to look forward to in that game. And you know, not sponsored obviously, but the game is on sale right now for like $5.99 on Steam. If you even been like a little bit curious, for the same price you can get Kazuya in this game, you can get the full experience with Tekken 7 for $5 right now.
So if you have 60 gigabytes on your computer that you just don't mind using, pretty good cause, honestly.
I would argue, yeah. With that said, I would say you're investing more disk space on your computer than you are investing money at that point. It's that much of a steal. All right, so we got our next match coming up here.
We do. Who do you think these guys are going to play next round?
Granted that we are in the Kazuya battle up right now in the Kazuya bracket, I want to say Kazuya, but I don't know.
I'm not so sure. These guys could definitely pull something on us.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. But, you know, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. I'm really excited to see more Kazuya, honestly. I'm excited to see people who like just completely, you know, frame one, started lapping this character out, figuring out all the intricacies. And I think his Wind God's Fist, or like Electric Wind God's Fist, I think that's gonna be the move to look out for in this kit, because that thing sets up into some of his monster kill confirms.
Yeah, I would say like one of the biggest kill confirms, just because of how simple it is, would be the first roundhouse kick into God Fist. Because I mean, like that that can like because the first round hook is it comes out like so fast, and then like the Godfist is just like so brutally strong that it can take you out pretty quickly. You're right on that. And then of course like there's like a lot of like good setups you can get off of like side B as well, given that it puts you in stagger when you get hit by it.
Yeah, and the other thing about Kazuya is he has a very interesting mechanic where all of his attacks don't deal any hit stun.
Yeah, that's true.
So, bracket is public, by the way, chat, just in case you want to take a
If you guys are trying to
gander.
beat the bracket earlier and weren't able to, we've adjusted it to where you guys are now able to view it publicly. So be sure to check that out if you guys want to see the rest of the Kazuya bracket that we have going on, as well as the upcoming singles bracket. You guys will be able to have a look at that as well.
Yeah, so we didn't. This is, by the way, a single elimination bracket.
Yes.
It's, just a little side event we have going on here.
Right.
But to let y'all know what the bracket is looking like, we are on winners quarterfinals right now.
So it's moving along pretty quick.
Bulbasaur won their last match, which you saw on stream, and they are going to be going up against Thor for winners quarters. Arconi already beat Yuri 2-0, so they are in winners semis, awaiting the winner of Thor versus Bulbasaur. Next on stream, we're going to have Arrow and Two-Legged Human. Winner of that will play against the winner of Luke Lanto, or Luca Lanto, and Jinx from Trophy Esports.
Okay, cool. So we got that coming up here. But in the meantime, it looks like we're just about to dive into our next match here with Arrow and Two-Legged. Oof,
And,
oh man. I gotta say, you know what? Kazuya at best in my end will probably end up becoming a pocket. A very fun to play pocket, but the biggest dub from this DLC pack is definitely the music.
He got the spike! And yeah,
Right
the
out the
music
gate.
and the stage are such dope additions to this game. Like, what did we get? Like almost 40 tracks of Tekken music? And this character,
close to just shy of
no!
40, right. Man, we've already got 2 stock lead here for Arrow.
Yeah, Two-Legged Human kind of misplaying quite a lot. Alright, go for the spike again. Oh, and the jab.
Uh-oh.
Not going to actually feel anything meaningful, but it is going to prevent Two-Legged Human from recovering just right there, but it wasn't going to lead into much. And yeah,
a strong forward tilt, putting him off stage with no double jump, and that's already game number 1.
Dude, that was such a fast game.
Dang, what a strong start for that.
Arrow storming their way through bracket already. They need one more win here in order to make it to winner semifinals. And I'm pretty sure every match in this tournament, in this little side event, is a best of 3.
You got that right. Yeah, every match will be a best of 3, so it'll be moving along pretty quickly here. Looks like we're doing a counter pick, just small battlefield on Two-Legged's end here.
Okay. And alright, Kazuya coming out too. I think the silver suit skin is probably going to be the tryhard skin for Kazuya.
The silver suit?
Yeah.
I kind of like that one. I kind of like it. It's not bad.
I like it, but it definitely looks like it's the tryhard skin of this game, I think.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Well, it looks like we've made the switch over to a small battlefield. Couple lasers.
He's camping.
Making the approach a little bit more difficult. We need more side steps in here. Those are invincible.
Yeah.
Those are intangible.
Oh my god,
so we can get in.
He's using the fallback leg, going into the 9 position and pressing the A button.
Yeah.
You know, just for commentary, I learned the analog stick thing.
You learned the what? Your voice kind of faded out there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I learned the analog stick thing just for commentary, just so I sounded slightly intelligent this evening.
Oh, well, that's good. You do your research. It's good to hear.
Yeah, I did. It's actually super simple to understand. But, oh, and an F smash. That's a pretty simple thing to understand as well.
Sweet spot,
Taking
no
that
less,
first
is closing on stock number 1.
Yeah. Oh, gonna answer right back. And Two-Legged already doing a lot better than they were during game 1.
Yeah, doing a really phenomenal job at tying up the game here. But we do have our 10-hit combo just shy of making its full mark here.
Yeah.
Ooh, and going for a read on
move
that smash, no hit, however.
So easy to SDI. And he's going for the spike too, trying to answer right back after last game. Now, I haven't been seeing any of the 6-2-3s from either of these gentlemen, and that is, of course, the low crouch dash input, which can lead into a lot of nutty stuff. It leads into that uppercut, that like devastates stocks early on. It leads into the True Rage command grab, and it's absolutely insane. It's a low crouch dash too, so your upper half is invincible while it's going on. And I think especially against zoners, if we see more of this character, that is going to be really important. But a double snipe from Arrow, and again, Arrow, I'm pretty sure plays the youngling, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, just play youngling.
So sniping is definitely second nature to them.
Yeah, it does seem to be becoming pretty natural to him here with the projectile play. We got ourselves two-legged, kind of at one stock right now against Arrow, but not too far behind in the percent here, because I mean, like, you know, the way Kazuya works, just one good neutral string, we could have this tied up right again here. But at the same time, Arrow is closing in on this last stop with 130.
Yeah, there it is.
Into laser off stage, just closing it out 2-0.
Oh my god!
What a strong finish.
He just wind god fisted that guy's hand.
Man, that's crazy.
Why would you do it to him, bro?
Really
Look,
did.
I get you're exasperated a little bit, but you don't gotta break my man's knuckles. Yeesh.
That was a pretty powerful fist bump.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was Arrow too.
That was Arrow, the one who was on
you
the other
won.
side.
Why you gotta punch him?
It's popping off. He went for Kazuya smash right there.
Is Arrow's first name Kyle?
Don't know actually.
Is he hopped up on Monster Energy?
Yeah, no.
Anyway, next round. So Jinx was able to triumph over Luke Lanto. So they're going to lose at 9th in the side event. But Jinx moves on to the next round. They will be playing Arrow soon enough as well. I don't think that's going to be on stream, though.
Yeah, maybe not on stream, but we'll see if we can get up here soon.
Yeah, it is going to be semis, so it might be. And also, Bulbasaur and Thor is going a little long, so that set's not done yet. But the winner of that goes to play Arconi, also in semis. So
okay, cool.
But yeah, we'd just like to thank Pure Esports for hosting this event. We named the tournament after them and everything, with Pure Smash. But they're an up and coming. I guess Esports Lab is the best term I could use. So you can come and hang out with your friends and play some games. You get to, I mean, it's a sick setup, as you can obviously see from the stream right now, with plenty of monitors and plenty of opportunity for people to hang out and experience the games they want to enjoy.
Yeah, they got esports for all kinds of people. In fact, at the same time as they have this bracket going on, they also do have one section of the area dedicated to just like a lounge kind of area for PC gaming. So they got all kinds of fronts covered in that sense. Yeah,
and you can see a shooter in the background there by the door on the stream. I can't quite tell what game that is.
I can't tell either.
I'm gonna assume it's first person. So
yeah.
Oh,
they got all kinds of games for people there.
It might be CS. No, it's definitely not CS:GO. Okay, I don't know what it is, but there's that game if you want to play that.
There you go. Shout out to that game.
Shout out to that game.
Probably Valorant.
Is it Valorant? Okay,
Probably
I think
Valorant.
It might be Valorant.
It looked like it was Valorant.
Yeah. Well, we're just gonna call it good and let the chat wash over us like the waves of the Red Sea.
There you go.
But yeah, my man Jinx is in the shot right now. Again, recognize that hair from anywhere.
Yeah. I'm kind of hoping that people will be open to the gentlemen's for Kazuya in the main bracket, because I do want to see Kazuya go up against a couple of our frequents here to the scene. I want to see how they fare against Kazuya.
Oh, absolutely. That's the thing I'm super excited for. But the thing is anyone confident enough to actually pick him up?
That's true. That's true.
For the bracket tonight. I think we could be seeing Skarm, but I don't know, because Ken's is tried and true. So I don't know if he's gonna impart on that. Plus, Skarm didn't even enter the Kazuya side event, which is kind of shocking, considering. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I definitely think Kazuya seems like a Skarm character.
Oh yeah, it does. He's very interested in the character. I've heard him express that already.
Is Skarm even at the venue tonight?
I think I might have seen him. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We did see him playing a couple friendlies on the stream setup.
Well,
So
did
yeah,
he just miss
most likely
sign
gonna
up?
be there.
Did nobody tell him that there was Kazuya going on until he was like, "Oh wait, really? Ah, oh
It's very
well."
possible. Yeah, I feel like
Maybe
that
he's
might be
just
the
trying to
case.
save him for main bracket and just like pull a rug out from everybody.
Very possible.
Hey, you know he's playing the long game, and I respect that.
Yep.
Anyway, so Bulbasaur did triumph over Thor 2-1, and we're going to be getting him versus Arconi on stream. Arrow and Jinx will be off stream, just so
Yeah,
y'all
that's going to
are
be played
aware.
off stream.
Yeah, and winner of both semis matches will play in the finals. That's how brackets work. You already know how that story goes.
You already know what it is.
So,
But yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how Arconi's Kazuya is shaping up, because to be honest, I don't think I've ever really seen him experiment with Shotos in the past. So how this ends up shaping up, I'm kind of curious to see here.
probably just mashy. Arconi plays Joker, right?
Arconi currently mains Pyra Mithra. Yeah, secondary Joker.
Right. So, my point is, they know a thing or two about going unga bunga with smash attacks.
Oh yeah, they know how to go in on that kind of like neutral option and whatnot. But in terms of a character like in the likes of Kazuya, well, we'll see here right now. We'll see here right now.
Gold Kazuya gives me some concerns because he looks kind of goofy.
Kind of goofy.
But anyway, we got yodeling in the meadow here, playing on the background, and already.
I want to say it's like 6. I don't know. It's a bit of a tune though.
Yeah, but already we're seeing both these guys just kind of playing some footsies right now, and we're definitely seeing Arconi going super aggro with this character right off the bat. Just definitely dashing around and really trying to get in Bulbasaur's face. And Bulbasaur's on the back foot, just trying to react to the approaches.
Yeah, right at the gate, going for a lot of aggro options, and also being on the ready with a couple lasers when distance is created. So, for the most part, playing the matchup right out the gate here. But we do have Bulbasaur, who currently has Rage enabled. So, what he does with that here, we'll have to see here in just a moment. So, it's a strong F-tilt here coming out.
Yeah, it's very strong.
That angle is built different.
It's brutal. It's not as good as Ganon's, but the back tilt is going to be taking that first stock in favor of Bulbasaur with the extra damage and knockback from Rage.
Great job.
He still does have the true input, and yeah, that's 33 already off the rip.
Yeah, that's ridiculous right out of the gate here. But we got ourselves a single piston punch and an up smash is going to land. And we got ourselves
that was actually just the twin piston punch combo. That move is actually really good at killing.
Yeah, it's super effective.
Yeah.
There we go. We got ourselves the
10-hit
combo. Falls out last second.
More like 6 hits into SDI. All right, and he's going to use the side B to make it back. I think side B is a pretty untapped move as well, because I have seen people hit the side B into like the #1 for trips, but he's teabagging. Okay, for trips, but it's not an infinite. A lot of people thought it would be an infinite, but it's definitely not. The development team definitely did have that in mind when they were designing the character.
Maybe a little different from that. Then we got ourselves the triple roundhouse.
Oh, and that's a nice
off stage here on Bulbasaur's end. Just shy of making it onto the stage, and we're going to our last stock here for Bulbasaur, but not very far behind at 140, and we know very well that Kazuya has the damage output to make this back easy.
Oh yeah,
but that doesn't mean Arconi will let it fly for free.
Arconi is oh my god, he hit the 6-2-3 into the uppercut, and that's I think that move is going to be broken as well in neutral, because it's not a great burst option, but it does quite a lot, and the pressure from that neutral B actually forcing Bulbasaur to go low and ultimately SD. So that was great work there from Arconi to be taking that game. And you know, Arconi, for someone who doesn't really play Shotos, plays distance-based zoners. That was a pretty compelling show in the first match of the set.
Yeah, to be honest, that was a pretty convincing first game here. But to be honest, I don't feel like Bulbasaur is all that far behind. I feel like it's just a matter of learning the neutral a little bit more against this particular player, and then it should be a little bit more smoother for him in this next round.
Yeah, I think Arconi's confident enough to play aggressively and start, pushing towards his opponent, as you can see he's doing now. But it definitely looks like Bulbasaur is hanging back a little bit and waiting to whiff punish, as opposed to going in and being the dictator of the tempo of the match himself. That's just a difference in styles between these two. Yeah. Oh, this combo from Arconi, beautiful stuff into the grabber extension, pushes him off the ledge and gets the axe kick. And that is going to be the stock. That move is actually dummy strong.
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly strong, actually. I don't even think it's really all that strong in Tekken, actually.
Oh!
And we got ourselves a down smash edge guard to punish that side B recovery attempt. Then we got it back to even here.
Hey, look, there's no shame in going low. And there's the forward A. That move also reflects, but it does do a lot of damage and gives you a good burst option in neutral.
Yeah, it does give you a pretty good option select to work with there. But now we do have ourselves back in neutral here. I say that! Then we got ourselves a Bulbasaur off stage here at 95.
Yeah. Oh, good great spacing on that.
It is going to be doing a lot of shield damage.
Yeah, it was really good spacing though as well, and Bulbasaur wasn't even able to punish it. Oh no, he hit the first one, but he wasn't able to get the rest of the combo. And yeah, they're going to fall on shield into the F smash, and Bulbasaur takes it back. And they're in the lead here, but the spinning roundhouse kicks are going to be taking that stock.
Yeah, taking that stock, and now we got ourselves both here on a last stock situation for both players. Arconi trying to feel out the neutral a little bit with a couple lasers, but getting punished by the triple roundhouse kick once again.
Oh my god, but he lands a forward air into the grab and gets a lot of damage off it, and into the nair spike, into forward air, and Arconi's going off right now.
He kind of is going off in the neutral right now. He got himself back in the lead. Excellent shield pressure. Trying to push a little further with side B, down smash, up smash, read to follow up, and that's going to be game 2 and GG's for Bulbasaur.
GG's.
As Arconi progresses into the next round, man, that was impressive.
All of that pressure and all of those tech chases just added up, and Arconi pitched an amazing second game there.
Yeah, and that up smash, man, that up smash is like lightning, man. It comes out incredibly fast.
Yeah, it's so strong. It really has a difficult time killing from what I've seen, honestly. It's not killing as early as I expected to sometimes. But hey, that was an excellent run-up smash. There was a great tech chase there. And honestly, that whole last stock was one for the highlight reel.
It was really good. Yeah, it was really good plays from both of them. So Arconi, man, was just a little bit hard to keep up with for Bulbasaur, I feel like. Just a lot of overwhelming aggro options, which I feel like if you're the one playing Kazuya, it's a little bit something like that you would expect to be having on your end. But in the Ditto, it's a little differently, because, I mean, it's just like real Tekken. It's really just like 3 neutral exchanges, and you might as well just be down a stock.
Yeah. But it looks like Arrow and Jinx has concluded right now. And the winner of that is yet to be seen. But I definitely think it might have been Jinx winning, because we do see his opponent wrapping up the controller.
Right, so it looks like that's just about wrapping up here. So we'll be getting another matchup here for you guys soon in this Kazuya only bracket right now.
Oh, no, Arrow was actually able to pull out on top there. As they're getting ready to sit down at the setup chair.
Okay, interesting. So they're just going to be moving it right along. Got ourselves Arrow and Arconi, who we just saw previously, and they'll be stepping up to the plate here for, let's just see which round is that. That's going to be for, oh yeah, you said it. It's the finals. So yeah, this bracket did move along pretty quickly as planned there, because I don't think we really plan to keep it up for too long. As you know, we do still have our main bracket to look forward to, and
exactly
this will be just about wrapping up here.
Yeah, and look, we do have a side event. I mean, that's what this is. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going right into grands here, as you can see, and already we see Arconi laying the smackdown on Arrow.
Ooh, 2 down, 3 down throws.
These guys are moving so fast right now.
That's a fact.
And look, as you guys can tell, this is the A team coming out here in the finals of this event. Arrow already at rage percent, but again, oh, they were looking for the 6-2-3 into the command grab, but the spot dodge coming out from Arconi into the punish to take that stock is going to say no thank you to that
into up smash is just looking like the move right now for Arconi. He's just been making that work regardless of the opponent.
Yeah, great dash attack too. That dash attack has a great burst range. and a little bit of a, not a disjoint, but a long hitbox on that leg. Oh, and Arrow misses the spike. That probably would have taken that stock too. And they're going to whiff on side B. Oh, into the true one. Putting him at the nice percent.
Arconi's doing a great job of prioritizing this momentum that he has going for him right now. And even utilizing the native race that's within this game as opposed to the character-specific one.
That was a good recovery from Arrow, but he took quite a lot of percent there. Into the command grab, but was not the true one with the rage.
Yeah, excellent spot dodge there and awareness on Arconi's part, but we got ourselves a side down B being landed by Arrow. We got ourselves a tied stock count, but still a lot of work to be made by Arrow here in order to catch up.
Yeah, but hey, he gets a little combo off the down throw into the spinning kicks, and I mean, oh, he's gonna use the gentleman's to maybe try to take that stock, but he angles it up, not gonna snipe. Also, something worth noting is you can't angle up your laser beam when you're in the air. You can only go straight, really far down, or pretty like 45 degrees down.
Right, and so the option select is going to be a little bit limited in that front because of that there, but we do, of course, still have our strong neutral options, and we saw a full front forward tilt launching at such an incredible angle for a move like that.
Yeah, and Arconi does have rage, and when Arconi wants to get moving, we get to see some magic right now. So, but a nice up smash anti-air from Arrow to catch that.
Excellent catch on that up smash there. We got ourselves our 10-hit combo just falling short as he goes off stage. You gotta be real careful when you're in that position there, because if you buffer an air dodge to try and get away from that option, you might find yourself air dodging down and out of a game.
Yeah, and that's something I've been seeing a lot of cheese about with this character recently coming out last night, and it's something that's netted me quite a lot of kills just because of that. So you definitely need to be aware of the 10-hit combo. You need to SDI, and you need to not mash unless you're like closer to center stage. But that's going to be the true grab, and that's going to be Arrow pulling out the rug from his opponent, taking game one.
Man, doing so very efficiently as well, and that's going to be game one. Great stuff. Great comeback there, because I know Arconi did have a little bit of momentum there at the start, and Arrow, regardless, being able to keep up his end of the deal and bringing it back in fashion.
But look, it's Arconi. I'm not worried. I definitely expect the set to go the distance. We're going to be getting in game 3. Mark my words about that.
Yeah, we've seen him make some pretty efficient comebacks in between rounds, and even in some games outside of this particular Kazuya bracket here. Just in general, has a very good mindset in terms of making comebacks.
And definitely another thing about Arconi that we saw a little bit in the last set was the fact that he is really good at sharking. So I am not surprised to see the battlefield pick here as the counter pick.
Yeah, not too shocked by that, to be honest. Ooh, we got ourselves our up tilt strings here going into a forward throw.
A couple piston uppercuts, but not the double for the twins. But yeah, a little bit of damage adding up there too. I didn't know he could even do that, but that's definitely something that's worth knowing too. And he's going to just come up and do the command grab raw.
Yeah, reestablishing neutral and doing so. But now we got both players back on stage here. What the next move is going to be may or may not break the stock. Just shy of taking Arconi's here as he's holding on against that devastating down B that Arrow unleashed just now. So side B into up B.
Up B.
Closing out stock number 1 for Arconi.
And yeah, he still has rage, so he can do the 623 command input. And I think that was it right there for 33%.
Yeah, I would say that just about did it there. Ooh, excellent spacing on Arrow's part. Going to do some additional shield pressure. No hit, though, like I'm sure you have planned for. We got ourselves up throw, putting Arconi off stage once again. Is Arrow going to be able to keep up that pressure? Yes! Landing a back throw to tie up the stock count here. Doesn't have too much to make up for. So that's a pretty good position for Arrow to find himself in for this comeback here.
Already so close to evening up the game, too. Very, very close. Gets another grab out of it. Tries to go for another one there. Really doing a good job of catching Arconi's landing options. And Arconi now having to play on the defensive with Arrow starting to push a little bit.
Yeah, pushing a little bit harder here as we're going in. Oof. Okay, try to go for a roll read. No connection, though. We got ourselves side B and up B again.
Oh, the up air!
Tech that he saw from Arconi in the first stock. Oh, we're seeing
another one. Arrow's so good, and he can still get rage the stock, too.
He can. He can. He has yet to do so.
Playing great. Okay, and a whiff into grab, though, from Arconi. Arconi's starting to shark now, trying to find him, trying to catch him out in the open. Arrow is able to get back into center. All right, he's trying to work it back in, but the laser's coming out. The dash attack to break zone from a pretty sizable distance away. Downer to get a little extra damage on the board. Arrow now has rage.
Oof.
All right, and he gets the command
There we
input.
go.
All right, 70% on to Arconi, and Arconi needs to play a lot safer there. Oh no!
Oh,
He went for the
A
taunt.
little bit of a taunt? Okay, wait a minute, no.
I think he was
You
expecting
like
a low
that?
back.
Oh, man.
Oh, nice forward air. All right, will that be a taunt to get bodied? No, he's gonna whiff the Ganondorf F-tilt and get thrown off stage, but he has rage now. I think he definitely wants to save it. He's trying to find a way to net the stock. All right, forward air. Not going to kill just yet, but the snipe, still not going to kill just yet.
Excellent catch with that laser, but unfortunately not just enough. But I'm glad to see that he has a couple of options set up there to recover his edge guarding there attempt. But now we got ourselves a last stock situation. It's going to be looking a little bit dicey here for Arconi. Let's see what he might have planned here in the late game. Oh, wait a minute!
Oh! Into the
huge
snipe right
turnaround
away.
on Arrow, man. Last second, that laser edge guard. I like that. That's a really cool. It's a really cool move that you can pull off there with the lasers. It's a very fun projectile to mess around with. I like it a lot.
Yeah, and you can definitely see how happy Arrow was in the camera there, smiling to himself. You know, he just won the side event here, but you know he's got a little bit of time before he gets ready for main bracket. So that's Arrow winning our side event. Kazuya only there tonight. So as of right now, they are the best Kazuya at the event that we've seen. But
This is true.
we haven't seen Skarm yet. Skarm, who actually won their round 1 pool 2-1 over Shiba. And I'm assuming that one is because Skarm doesn't know Kazuya super well. So time will tell if Skarm is actually playing that character. But main bracket is going to be going very, very shortly. And we have about 36 people here in the main bracket tonight. So
Yeah, pretty good
ladies
show
and
out
gentlemen.
tonight. Pretty good show out.
Yeah, anyway, so Real Smash starting soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we got our main bracket coming in here, and I guess I should give a couple of quick rundowns as we get our next match coming up here for the main
That's
bracket.
Bethel.
Yeah, we do got Bethel stepping up to the plate here shortly. Bethel's going to be going up against the likes of NDR here in just a moment. But in the meantime, we do have a couple matches that have finished up that I should give some quick updates on. Reflex playing Shulk has gone 2-0 against Yuri. We do have Dreamy going up against Axolotl, who has won 2-0 as well. Skarm, like you mentioned, did beat Shiba 2-1 and is going to be going up against Dreamy here soon. We do have Yomada Fu, one of our resident Game & Watches for this day, who has won 2-0 over Toaster Bucket, who we saw previously in the Kazuya bracket. He will be playing the winner of Stroder and Prunes, which is currently ongoing. We do have a couple of more ongoing matches like Frost and Kippy, Archistar and Hitoy-kun, Thor and Dandy, Zekrom and Cub, Jinx and Two-Legged, and Arrow and Sable Guy will just be getting here started shortly. And then also Arconi as well as Glip, Son of Glip, will be starting up soon. So there's a couple of cool matches to look forward to, like you mentioned there.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing about Bethel made it to the Invitational, so I know a thing or two about how this individual plays. They are actually, if I'm not mistaken, the Smash Ultimate coach at GCU.
Yes, that's right.
So, you know, they do have
Very
that game
notable
knowledge
player in our scene.
unlock, absolutely. And that Toon Link is terrifying. So I saw it happen in the Invitational, and when Bethel wants to push buttons and play aggressive, they can, but when they want to play back and get reads, they can do that as well. And
That's definitely true.
that's something I'm excited to see. But another unorthodox character pick with that Bowser Jr., and that's a character I'm pretty familiar with, coming from Tri-State with one Yoda Cage recently making the scene sweat here.
Yeah.
So I know a thing or two about both these characters, and this is a zoners type of match, but none of these guys seem very content to hang back and just throw their stuff out. They want to go balls to the wall, full-on aggression, and definitely looks like Bethel is taking that quite to heart, as they're already looking to seal out this first stock.
Yeah, which is something that I'm a little bit surprised to be seeing as well here. Just a lot of aggro options coming out straight out of the gate. You know, you do get your fair mix of like Mecha Koopas and bombs or whatnot, but it is looking pretty head-to-head as opposed to what some might expect.
Right,
We got ourselves a forward throw already taking stock number 1, man.
Had him with a Hungry Box the eye, and already we see Bethel at a stock lead, and that is going to be climbing because, you know, if there's a character who can get chip damage really consistently, it is the Toon Link. Those projectiles definitely tend to add up with those bombs, those arrows, those boomerangs, and they also confirm into most, if not all, of his aerials. And, I mean, as you can see, NDR is going through it right now, already at 100% on their second stock without even a minute 30 having elapsed at this point. Ooh, and that's the second stock already.
Another bomb and a forward air is going to be closing out stock number 2 here for NDR. But I mean, Bethel in the meantime is just making an incredible run here. Only 84%. I mean, granted, pretty light characters, and Bowser Jr. does have a couple strong hits in his arsenal. So it does still need to play a little bit cautiously here, but still making a phenomenal run here so far.
Oh, wow, what a nice combo. Bomb into down air. And Bethel looking to already put an exclamation mark on game 1. I'm very impressed. I know this guy's good. He's going to be dying off the top of that up B. But I got to say, I'm pretty impressed with him going aggro right off the cuff like this.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit surprised to see here as well. And I mean, Bethel's just making it look like so natural, as well as NDR just kind of just diverting expectations a little bit in that sense, just being very aggro. However, he does still have a lot of ground that he needs to make up for, and maybe investing into a couple more distance options might be somewhat beneficial here in the next game, because dang, Bethel did one heck of a sweep on that last one.
Yeah, up tilt into up air is quite a devastating confirm for this Toon Link. And, you know, another thing about Bowser Jr. that is going to make him struggle a little bit in this matchup is that, I mean, these long-lasting aerials from Toon Link for the first part, but Bowser Jr. is quite a big body as well. He may not look it very much, but that clown car definitely has a lot of space that it takes up. So
it does.
Toon Link kind of has the upper hand in this matchup, as I would go on a record to say. But, you know, I might be speaking too soon. NDR still has another game at the very least yet to play. Possibly more if they really pull the rug out from underneath Bethel. But Bethel dashing right in, going into game 2.
Yeah, dashing right in there, not really wasting any time with getting in. Found ourselves off stage a little bit briefly there in the early game, but we've got ourselves a great amount of pressure, just taking him from one side of the stage to the other.
Oh, and the down tilt.
Boomerang is going to rob up a stock here at a very early percent. Man, what an unfortunate turn of events there for NDR, but a very fortunate one for Bethel on the other hand.
Bethel skipping the formalities and sitting right down to dinner, and boy is he feasting right now. Already at a stock advantage, barely 30 seconds into the match.
Yeah, definitely just wasting no time with establishing himself in the second game, keeping up that momentum from the first one. Got ourselves a jab string, putting him off stage again. Good block, but unfortunately the punish with the grab is not going to come out fully here. But another jab string, he's keeping it up.
Yeah, that nice hammer after the up B from NDR. Oh, and he hits the cannonball at the ledge too, catches that bomb as well. NDR,
oh my gosh!
Kissing that blast zone good night. Saying hello to Hades for us. And Bethel getting right back to work.
Oh my gosh, man. Did not waste any time landing that. I honestly did not even think that was going to land. If I'm being completely transparent, man. That was actually one heck of a hitbox.
NDR finally taking one stock off of Bethel, but they are at quite a high percent, and they're going to need a miracle to come out on top of this one.
Yeah, they really are just going to need to make something happen here if he wants to be able to pull out this win. So far, he's got a pretty good neutral string, but he does still have a lot more to make up for with an entire stock lead on Bethel's end. Got us with the Mecha Koopa quits, not going to make its mark as Bethel lands an up air on the platform, finishes with a dash attack to keep up that pressure. So Bethel has all kinds of fronts covered. In fact, that forwarder just shy of closing out the game here.
Yeah, and a high recovery from NDR is going to be answered by that up smash. And Bethel 3D from Grand Canyon University moving on to the next round of competition with a very commanding double 2 stock.
Man, that up smash, what a phenomenal response as well. I think we're going to be seeing that here in a little bit. Yeah, we got our forward air. And here I thought, okay, up B, right? That's the standard like Toon Link thing. He probably could have even landed it, but nope. Up smash to punish the landing option. That was great. Especially considering, like, for example, if he had air dodge to try and get away from it, the potential up B that most people would have assumed. And yeah, you did see that air dodge there, actually. I'm looking at it again here. Yeah, the air dodge was definitely there. And the punish from Bethel 3D was definitely there as well. That was a great amount of awareness on his part.
Yeah, dude, it's that guy is someone you need to watch out for. Bethel is dominating, and I'm really happy to be seeing the more aggressive playstyle come out from them, because during the Invitational, when they played aggressive, nobody was ready to deal with that, and it netted them quite a lot of dubs and just a great amount of wins there. So Bethel moving on to winners round 3 here. And I think our next round might be Bulbasaur versus Cyclone.
Yeah, that looks like it's what we have coming up next.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking
Cyclone.
like. Cyclone looks pretty young to be here.
Yeah, I think like I don't want to guess his age, but I think I'm 13 tops. I think, if I remember correctly.
I'm loving coming out of quarantine and seeing all this new blood in the community. I think that's been my favorite thing about locals opening back up and everyone coming out.
Yeah, there's been a lot of up and coming new blood. You're absolutely right on that.
So many people I just do not recognize already just taking the scene by storm.
Yeah, they're kind of just exploding onto the scene here, and Cyclone is definitely one notable name to keep in mind there. Luigi main, solo Luigi main, in fact, and a really notable one, no less, just because there's been a lot of surprising upsets that you just wouldn't expect. And to be fair, you know what? A lot of people do just be judging the book by its cover, and that's why they're kind of blown back. But like, to be honest, if you just acknowledge him as a talented Luigi as he is, even then, you'll still find yourself surprised by some of the results that he's able to pull out there. And on the other hand, we have Bulbasaur, which, man, I remember when that kid first came up to tournaments, and he was like, he looked like Cyclone in a matter of like 2 years. I want to say, like he blew up, man. He really got like that incredible growth spurt. Just looks like a completely different dude.
That's sick. Yeah, it's definitely cool watching, long-term, I guess, differences of people growing up in the community. Like, back in the Smash 4 days, Beast in Tri-State was still like 17, 18 towards the end of the game's lifespan, and now he's sitting pretty at 21, and it's crazy. He's a freaking adult now.
Yeah, it's crazy just to watch them grow up like that, and I mean, we've definitely been seeing that here in the AZ scene, and also just interesting to see their playstyles develop and things such as that there. And we're going to see these two go head-to-head here in Game 1 and see what we got in store for us here in this matchup.
I'm starting to see that Footsies is going to be the name of the game so far of this match, because I do see Bulbasaur dashing back and forwards a little bit, trying to bait out Cyclone's options, and also just being in the ballpark to answer them. And Cyclone doing something similar, but with varying degrees of success, because Luigi really struggles against disjoints, and Bowser has a lot of those, but if Luigi gets one grab, it's party time.
That's exactly right. I mean, in the other hand, it's, I don't know, I feel like you mentioned, Luigi gets one grab, and you're dealing with the biggest hitbox in the game, so it can be way harder to drop combos than it would be on most of the characters. But then on the other hand, I mean, we have Bowser who just hits like a truck, and we're seeing that already here with the back air, catching the misfire onto the wall. And that goofy little fun animation is going to end up being a great punish opportunity for Bulbasaur as he secures stock number 1.
It's super disappointing. Not disappointing. It's a super goofy aspect that Luigi has, but a very unfortunate one for Cyclone, who pretty much just kind of lost that stock to RNG. Not even his opponents, but his own. And yep, that's an answer off of that Cyclone. You can't just do it in your opponent's face like that, especially when your opponent is Bowser.
Yeah, it can be a very dangerous move there, but hey, but an excellent edge guard coming out from Cyclone. In fact, 2 of them are going to be linking together, and we got ourselves a tied stock situation. But keep in mind, we do have a bit of a percent disadvantage here for Cyclone that he does have to.
But it's Luigi.
Yeah, there we go. We've already got ourselves halfway there. Keeping up the pressure.
Okay, got like 65% off of that. It didn't go for the 0 death, which I respect, but you might have just pulled the trigger on that and won the whole game.
Yeah, comeback is looking very doable for Cyclone right there, as you mentioned, just because of those devastating streams, man. They can really pile on really quick.
Yeah, and Luigi arguably combos better than his brother Mario does. But anyway, grab into Cyclone is going to be killing. No, great DI.
Just shy of doing so, yeah.
From Bulbasaur. I think he got hit with the DI mix-up, but Bowser's such a heavy body that he lived that one. And the command grab side B, going to be sealing the deal on that stock. So this is Cyclone's last stock here in Game 1. Let's see what they can do with it.
Yeah, got ourselves the last stock here for Cyclone, like you mentioned, but man, unfortunate.
We got hit by the
trying.
Kazuya there, bro.
Yeah, that was like a little bit of the 10-hit combo cheese right there.
Yeah, and Luigi dash attack even got buffed this patch, so that it connects more reliably multiple times, but he still fell out of it, and that actually worked out better for Cyclone.
Yeah, it kind of did in the long run there, because I definitely don't think those going to be taking a stock at any percent soon when the character is heavy as Bowser. But we do have ourselves Bulbasaur still on the percent lead, if only by a little. But Cyclone, as I say it, pulling through with his end of things.
Ooh.
We got ourselves an excellent streak
what
that
combo!
takes the game. No kill streak, no nothing.
Cyclone, you mad, man? Look at that. All right, he gets the backer, gets him off stage. You see this? All right, he gets back on. Downer spike into Nair, into Cyclone, into bad DI, and Bulbasaur is losing their stock off of an amazing stream from Cyclone. Look at that kid. He looks so proud of himself.
Windscreen instead, man. That's crazy.
I'd be happy too.
Just results, man. Let's get it, Cyclone. Game 1 is in his favor, but the ball is in Bulbasaur's court now as he tries to find a counterpick stage that might work best for him.
Japes?
Yo, Summit?
Oh, where we going? Oh, Arena Fair
is kind of lit, actually. Okay, Princess Peach's Castle looking kind of nice.
What's he looking at?
It's a classic. It's a classic battlefield. Can't go wrong with that one, as it is legal. So
it is. Yeah.
Town City. All right, excellent pick.
I think this is a very good stage for Bowser.
I would say so too.
Because you want to jump off stage and forward air, you're dead at like 80 if you get hit by Bowser's forward air. Back air, you're dead at like 60 towards the ledge. I mean, yeah, this is a stage with very close horizontal blast zones, and you'll be dying off the side really early, as well as a very high ceiling. So Luigi kind of struggles here a little bit too, unless they get this combo. Oof. Yeah, they definitely were looking for one more hit there because I don't think the up B would have been killing at this percent. But it would have been good to get a little extra 30% on the board off of it. That's all I'm thinking. I think Cyclone's biggest issue right now is that he's not pulling the trigger on those.
Oh,
okay. And he gets a down throw confirm into it. So, you know, good on him. He's up stock.
Man, that was an excellent up B to finish off that string here. Cyclone starting off strong in the second game, retaining just about all of his momentum that he had exiting the last one. Yeah. And meanwhile, we got Bulbasaur who's going to do a forward air straight through that fireball and doing an F tilt for a
immaculate
very effective edge guard. Yeah.
Great stuff. All right, Cyclone trying to take center again, but he's having a really hard time against the hyper-aggressive speed of Bowser. He's going to up B underneath that grab. And start a combo off of that Nair too. Tries to get a command grab, but he's going to be answered back with a little horizontal chop from Luigi.
Oh, you see here, we got ourselves a Nair just starting off a string.
Oh my god!
And finishing it a little bit late, but not just going to be enough to take that stock just yet. Still got Bulbasaur hanging onto the stock here, as heavy as he is on Bowser. He's going to try and take that weight and just make it work from here, but to no avail.
Cyclone's a visionary!
He really is. He's going for every trick that he has in the book available to him so we can safely close out this 2-0 as Bulbasaur heads into the last stock. But it's not to say that Bulbasaur might have a couple tricks up his sleeve here still. Got ourselves a nice Flame Breath. No down tilt to edge guard.
Yeah, oh, nice. Okay, not going to get the spike off that. Oh, but the extension off of the Zair too. Cyclone, he's really good at converting off of just every little menial hit he gets. And that's the thing that makes Luigi so scary. It's oh! He got the spike too!
That was impressive.
Cyclone, you
impressive into the set there. That was actually awesome.
Poor Bulbasaur, dude. He didn't want to go like that. Look at this. Goodbye.
That was awesome, man.
Oh wow. All right. Well, that's Cyclone getting a nice little 2-0 there, and they'll be playing the winner of Felix and their opponent, whoever that might be at this point. But Felix is definitely going to be scary for Cyclone to deal with. Hey, Luigi kind of struggles against the rushdown a little bit, and
Felix kind of doesn't struggle those matchups.
Felix definitely likes using the Fox.
Yeah,
and
definitely worth noting though that Bulbasaur, mostly due to having been in the scene a little bit longer than Cyclone, does have some insane upsets and bracket results in his career so far. So he's definitely going to be one player to keep an eye on in the loser's end of bracket here.
Oh yeah, this ain't the last we're seeing him.
Early. Of course, no, I definitely think that we're going to be seeing more of him, being an impressive player as he is as well. But Cyclone, like we just saw, they're going to be moving on to the next round. And yeah, that'll be an interesting set to watch develop, even if we don't get that on stream. Because, like you mentioned there, Luigi can be a little bit of a difficult matchup to work with. We do have a couple of matches that are pending or ongoing. A couple of which are Schroeder and Yomadafu, which is going to be starting up here soon. Bethel 3D and Frenzy. Frenzy being a really, really good ASU player. And then we have Frost, one of our resident and also really like prevalent Crom mains in our state, going up against Hitoy-kun. That looks to be the set that we're going to be getting up here next. A couple other sets are going to be Scarm and Dreamy, currently pending. Thora and Zekrom, currently pending. Jinx and Arrow, currently about to start. And yeah, a couple of losers rounds that we got going on here. So things are definitely progressing along here in the bracket as we head into winners round 3.
All right. I'm looking forward to this one. This is gonna be sick as well. Also coming up on stream soon. Eventually, we're gonna be getting Jinx versus Arrow, and that being this early on in bracket is just kind of a testament to how good Arizona Smash is as a whole.
Yeah, just how varied some of these results can be given the right circumstances, and it seems like all those circumstances are coming together for some very interesting setups very early on in the bracket. That does tend to happen a lot, though. And I feel like that's, like you said, like one reason to keep an eye out for Arizona, because there's a lot of crazy shakeups that happen in the state.
Yeah. But anyway, this is going to be a couple of names I can't pronounce, so I'm just going to say Frost versus Hito.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
And we just got word from production. It says, speaking of shakeups, Hitoy-kun getting quite the upset against, who was that back there? It was Arkister, who he won 2-0. No, that's a pretty clean sweep against Arkister, who's a pretty well-established Wolf player.
Yeah, so we're going to see what this guy can do against Frost. So Hitoy-kun gonna be very important to be looking into this as this match goes on. They look like they're fist bumping pre-match. They're getting ready.
Yeah, just about getting ready to go. Should just make a quick correction that Arkister was actually going to be on Pyra and Mithra on that set. But still, I mean, Pyra and Mithra are arguably more impressive of a win, because that's one heck of a top tier. That's one heck of a character with top tier potential if I've ever seen it. Especially the two of them paired together, they can make one heck of a duo.
I think Mithra as a whole definitely is a way better character. Just because, very consistent neutral wins, very, very good combo game, the juggle game. I mean, this character definitely has some nutty stuff. And they have a really, really long distance landing punish in that side B that also has a deceptively high hitbox as well, which is a pseudo anti-air. And it does a lot of damage and all that stuff, blah, 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 whatever. You already know how this goes. But pairing her up with Pyra, who has the nuttiest kill confirms in the whole game, is... Definitely a testament to why this character should be in the top tier. Now, Pyra, not the savior everyone expected her to be, simply because we're offline now. And
true.
Online, she definitely seemed like, I'm sorry, we're getting a DDD right now.
Yup.
So
that's what I was saying. I was like, how King DDD managed to get a 2-0 sweep on Pyra and Mithra? Beyond me, but we're going to see how he handles up against Rushdown as Crom here.
Hey, look. I think this is a very bad matchup for DDD. I think the only thing homie could do here is throw out Gordo and hope Frost runs into it. But not gonna lie to you, DDD cannot do much to get out of Crom's combos, and Crom is such a strong character at the ledge that an F smash might be killing just here. I mean, that air dodge is the only thing that saved him there.
Oof!
And does it again.
Yeah, catching his landing just before he can get those little additional stars out for damage, and yeah, really efficient at edge guarding for such an obscure character that's not seen very often. Just Frost being able to cover those options regardless here.
Well, it doesn't take an insane degree of skill in order to be able to get DDD off stage and keep him there, because the character's so huge. But the back are going to be taking that stock. But I do want to call out that Frost did two Nair ones into nearly an up smash with the SCI from Hitoy-kun. Oh! Bad recovery from Frost is going to even it up real
Oof, yeah, unfortunate miss up on that recovery, and we got ourselves a tied stock count here for Hitoy-kun. He's not going to waste any time in it, I feel like. I definitely feel like he's going to be making his work right about now to try and get that percentage back up there.
Yeah, the thing about DDD is don't expect to win neutral too often, but you will be living a lot longer. Trying to go for the suck and cuck. but not gonna connect just yet. Very good patience there from Frost in order to make it back.
And just shy of landing that, we're going to be seeing a couple of Gordos being used there to try and get himself back on the stage, specifically in center stage. But that's the one thing that Frost is very proficient at, is controlling the stage with quick options coming out of Crom here. We're still seeing that in full force. Jab, back here. We call that Jer, and we call it a second stock right here. As Toy-Kun is moving into the last stock of this first game here.
Yeah, and already getting to work, 36% and climbing. Still in disadvantage is Hitoy-kun, who just gets the back row off stage into the landing down B, and Hitoy-kun able to pretty much even it up in terms of stocks, but the answer immediately from Frost is to put him right at 66.
All right, we got ourselves a neutral air. So I mean, like you mentioned, Ren, like Frost is just making this matchup.
Yeah.
Look like the breeze that it is. It is a very difficult matchup for King DDD, but Toy-Kun is still doing his work here, still doing what he can to make it work, being a solo, as far as I know, a solo DDD. I have never seen him pull out someone else in a bracket, so I'd be very surprised if we saw any switch-ups in characters, but a switch-up in game plan is something that Toy-Kun must be very adept at, playing a character that can honestly just lose a lot of matchups here if he doesn't play it out carefully. So let's see what the game plan is here moving to the second game.
All right, no character switches right now going into game 2. And again, the thing about Crom is that Crom's got a disjointed hitbox that is really good at doing these juggles and preventing DDD from touching the ground. But this is going to be a close quarter stage. DDD can definitely cover a lot of ground with that Gordo. And with the hammer as well, a beautiful combo going off into a spike that was not a stock against a character with worse recovery than DDD. That might have been pretty good. But it definitely looks like the game plan from Hitoy-kun is just to plank right now.
Yeah, and we got ourselves an explosive start, as you just saw there for Frost. Just shy of taking the stock, it was a little bit too rushed, as it was too early of a percent to take out Toy-Kun just yet. And he's doing his work to make up that percentage too, all the way up to 78. And Frost is going to start pushing back here as he tries to regain that stage control that he wants very badly as his character. He always wants the stage control, and it's no different against a character like King Unity here.
Alright, gonna go for the down B. It's not gonna connect though, and the up B, the little back end of it will. The up tilt gonna be landing as well. And now the back air from the landing, and Hitoy-kun takes the first lead of the set for them.
With an excellent reverse edge guard, no less here. We're gonna see how long he can keep up his momentum for in the first stock. 127 from center stage. The side B string is not gonna close it out quite yet. Going for an up air to punish the attempt. Oh, and an unfortunate air dodge out of seemingly nowhere is going to tie up the game here. But Toy-Kun still has some neutral in store. Still has a couple more options to try and tie up the game a little bit more, but Frost is doing the complete opposite. He's putting the game back in his favor here. With 2 aethers in a row and a back air, putting him all the way up to 74 already.
Yeah, but a nice landing up B to take that one. Hey, I have a little trick question for you, buddy.
Yes, go ahead.
How do you beat a rush down?
You camp him.
No, I disagree. You make them rush you down. You make them play their game plan, but you have to intercept them as they're coming. But you need to be ready for it. You need to play a character that has the frame data in order to do that. Right now, the DDD is the issue in this matchup, and we're just going to pretend that one didn't happen. They were trying to end the game off with that true spike, but unfortunately, not going on. And it is now an even game in terms of stocks, and the Gordo are going to come right back out.
Excellent spot dodge.
Yeah, but not gonna last the whole duration of that up B, and that's quite a lot of percent. The Gordo going to be smacked right back into Hitoy-kun's face, but like he is planking again.
And we still have Frost at about 33% here, so how Hitoy-kun is going to go about this is make or break for sure.
Yeah, and Hitoy-kun is really playing in the corner against Mr. Frost-kun, or excuse me, Frost. It's a long game.
Yeah, and I don't think that's intentional either, because Frost is, like I keep mentioning, he's very, very efficient and very big on stage control. So I don't doubt if he's being pushed into a little bit of a corner, especially at this percent here.
No, he's not pushing himself in the corner. He's keeping himself there, is the thing from Hitoy-kun. He's genuinely just trying to plank and make Frost approach so he can get up airs from underneath the stage. That's his whole game plan in this match, and it's been working, but the fact that you're putting yourself so close to the blast zone on a stage like Smashville is probably going to result in earlier stocks happening than you would expect.
Yeah, he needs to be maintaining that stage control as best as he can, even if arguably Frost does have the better option for doing so. Oh, but an excellently spaced up tilt is just shy of taking the stock. That move is so ridiculously strong. For what reason? I don't know, but man, Frost is just reestablishing himself with strong characters such as Chrom, closing out the game in a 2-0 fashion. That was quite the excellent display there for Frost.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was definitely, I think, the matchup there, you know, because Toykin played that just about as well as they could have, you know, with the planking that his opponent wasn't expecting and all that stuff. But unfortunately, just he got crumbed, and you know, it happens.
It does happen. It happens all the time, man.
That's what you get for playing DDD.
Yeah, I've seen him put in some work with King DDD, to be honest. We do have our fair share of our low tier mains that just be out here making it work, you know, like low tier mains do. But sometimes when you're up against a character like Chrom, who's just kind of busted, it is what it is, man. You just got to kind of roll with the punches a little bit. But I'm trying to see how Toykin does through the rest of that bracket, and I'm definitely looking forward to see Frost performing his usual outstanding runs as he normally does. And we'll go ahead and we'll see what we got coming up here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we already see some people making their way over to the seats, and I do believe that is Arrow.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to be getting Arrow and Jinx on stream next.
Okay, great. We got that going on here, and just to the left of them, or the right of them. Wait, let me see. Which way is it? Yeah, just to the right of them, we got Stroder going up against Yomanafu. That set is currently ongoing. A couple other sets that we have ongoing are Bethel 3D and Frenzy. Frost and Hitoikun just wrapped up, and we have also Scarm and Dreamy, which is currently ongoing on the other end as well. A couple more sets that we're waiting on as well, so things are definitely progressing as we move through winners round 3 and we get ready to move into quarters.
Yeah, but hey, it's going to be Arrow, and it's going to be our main man, Jinx, here. And the thing about Jinx, probably the most aggressive Wii Fit trainer you're ever going to see. And a consummate fan favorite in the scene as well.
Yeah, he's definitely a fan favorite, and he's one of the few Wii Fits that we do have in the state. But man, does he put on one heck of a show with Wii Fit training. He's just been out here making it work since day one.
Dude, I don't know how anyone plays a character like Jinx, but you know they're kind of cracked at this character.
Cracked, absolutely cracked.
They like to take up space, and they like to just hit you. You know, they rely heavily on volleyball like every other Wii Fit in the world. It's actually just a soccer ball, but whatever. But it's not because they rely heavily on zoning. It's because they rely on it heavily as a mix-up into, you know, they can tilt into it to change the trajectory. They can use it to soften you up into combos. I mean, the thing about Jinx is that they're constantly thinking, and I mean, there's a reason that hair is all spiky and in that
it's hiding
afro
brain.
shape.
It's hiding additional brain. I'm telling you.
Because Jinx is a mad scientist. You know,
that's been my personal theory for a while now. Like he just got like a Megamind type head going on in there. I don't know how to explain it, man. But he's out here looking like Megamind under there. I know it. I know under that afro, man. He's got a Megamind type of deal going on.
Yeah, but the headband. Hey, you know the style on this man cannot be denied, and that definitely comes out in their playstyle as well. So it is going to be Joker versus the Wii Fit there, and I think you guys are in for a heck of a set between these two because Arrow's sick, and then you have a sick man named Jinx over there on the other side as well. So let's get it on. It's going to be winners round 3. This is a best of 3 set, and already we see Jinx going right to work.
Yeah, so they're just going to be getting right into it, like you said here. On PS2 is going to be the starter stage. We've already got, thanks to, mostly in part to deep breathing, we do have Arrow sitting at a 58%. But that does mean that Arsene is in the building, right on cue, as a matter of fact here. We got ourselves Arsene doing his work. We got ourselves a Tetrakarn that's already putting him up to 66%, so things are pretty even across the board here. I feel like both of these got a toolkit for a pretty even set that we've got coming up right about now.
Arrow's going really deep for that spike and still looking for it there, trying to make it really difficult for Jinx to make it back, but the both hits of the side B going to be putting on so much percent and getting rid of that Arsene to boot. And there it is, the geometry that my man's went to college to learn is going to be what's giving them that edge guard. The pressure that volleyball puts on to their opponent in terms of, you know, just being like, oh, I got to avoid that. But they're also not paying in mind that Jinx is coming out to hit them as well. And that's what's going to be netting that first stock. Jinx is a visionary right now.
It can be really impressive the work that Jinx can put in with this character. And we're seeing it in full force already as we have a pretty healthy one-stock lead here for Jinx, and it's climbing no less. But he still needs to be playing it carefully. There we go, evading the deep breathing so he doesn't get punished for charging it there. So he's still playing very cautiously, even though he might be piling on that percentage here. Ooh! And a failed attempt at a down air is going to get punished by a jump up back air from Arrow. And we got ourselves a tied stock count, but we got a little bit of work to do before we get ourselves a tied percentage here for Arrow.
Jinx is aggressive to a fault. And they really like to go off stage and get early stocks with any of that. Also, using that up B right at the ledge to try to get a cheeky little spike too. It's not going to kill, but it's going to do a lot of damage. And, ooh, the forward air into the ball put a lot of extra stress on their opponent. But then again, this is Max Reach Joker, and Big Daddy Arsene is going to be coming out in just a second.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Oh, and an excellent back air to punish the overcommitment up air. So a lot of these KOs so far are just going to be punishing for overcommitting to aggro options. Because like you mentioned, both of them are going to be playing somewhat aggro here from what it seems like. But what it really comes down to is those punishes on those overextends. We might even be seeing that here in a little bit again. So keep an eye out for that.
Alright, so the deep breathing is coming out from Jinx. They have it. The back throw to get him off stage. Arsene is here. Oh, and they bait him out again. Yeah, another thing that Jinx has been really doing after getting hit by that first Tetracon is they've been really good about conditioning and baiting Arrow into continuing to counter. And they've been really able to get a lot of punches off that. And an amazing tech underneath the stage from that back air. How on earth did Jinx get that one? That's
I didn't even think that was going to be the right percent for that. Oh,
the spike down the Rebels guard!
To punish the Rebels guard. You said it, man. And we got ourselves a game one on the board for Jinx going into this set. This is not even. No, this is not even. This isn't even quarters or semis yet, man. This is winners round 3.
It's really
this was one heck of a pop off for the first game of the set.
It's really fitting that Jinx chose to wear the overalls today because this man's got that coverage for days.
Oh man, yeah, he got the overall coverage, man. You said it.
I cracked myself up. We have fun here.
Yeah, we have fun here. We have fun here. Now the ball's in Arrow's court as to what the counter pick is going to be. And to be honest, I don't know if there's really any one stage that you can like super duper counter pick against Wii Fit. I feel like Wii Fit isn't necessarily like a top tier, but like most of the top tiers, just doesn't really seem to have a bad stage as far as my knowledge goes. Okay, so I'm hearing word from backstage for runoff stages, since they don't have any ledges to work with there. So that definitely could be a possibility there. But I feel like, you know, with Jinx's experience with this game, I feel like he's got those options covered regardless. And is probably very well aware and knows to ban those stages when necessary.
Absolutely.
And a switch to Link.
Yeah, okay. I respect this. This is a great counter pick here because I think they realized that the range was the issue here with the Joker. Joker, you know, they do have a little bit of dagger action, but they also really need to get in order to deal a lot of percent. The thing is, though, I mean, come on. The thing about Link is that his sword is at least 3 times as long as that little dagger, and he's able to do a lot of stuff off stage, including that up B, against a character who really likes to play at ledge and flank and do all those shenanigans. And yeah, I think Arrow definitely knows the thing too. Also, having those projectiles to counter zone a little bit, super important.
Yeah, super duper important to implement here. But one thing that Jinx is definitely implementing right now is just a little bit of more cautious gameplay. I feel like more so just due to the fact that he's aware of that fact, that there is a little bit more disjoint, a little bit more range that's available to Arrow right now. So he's going to have to go forward very cautiously now that he's at a 1-stock disadvantage against Arrow here. And he's still applying that pressure. Look at that. Still being very aggro with the bomb plays, doing everything that he can in his ability to keep up this momentum that he's built up so early in the game. Already putting up to 57% and going for an edge guard with the bomb. No dice on that, however, so far as he finds himself back on the center stage.
Yeah, aggressive to a fault, like I said before about Jinx, and they're really showing it here. They're playing way too close to personal to Arrow, and Arrow's able to get a whole flurry of punishes onto them. Yeah,
just going in for punishes when they're not necessarily available just yet. But I feel like Jinx is starting to slowly catch on to that back, going for a little bit more safe options, a couple more grabs to punish shields, things like that. Yeah, now we're seeing blocks and up smashes, so there's some improvement going on here. But how fast can we keep up with Arrow's gameplay? We're going to have to continue watching here.
Another thing is that, you know, Jinx might be starting to catch on to the opponent, but the thing is, they are at such a huge deficit right now that it is going to be incredibly difficult for a nice back air to come out and get a little bit of extra damage on that, taking that stock as well. All right, here the combos come. Woo! Already
yeah, Jinx is piling on that percentage, just like you said there. He's doing everything that he needs to in order to catch this game back up here. Getting all the way up to 66%, landing a strong F smash, bumping him all the way up to 86. Going on to 101 with the deep breathing soccer ball. Throwing in real clutch. Back throw. It's a tie game. What was that, like 15 seconds?
It could have been a little more, probably like 20, but the advantage state from Jinx is so good. And on top of that, I believe that was a 0 to death. Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but...
Yeah, that was just shy of it, probably, if it wasn't.
I don't think that Jinx was hit a single time that stock.
They did a really excellent job bringing it back here, but now we got ourselves yet another last star situation here.
We have a game, chat. And
we have ourselves a game.
I mean, come on. Freaking... Arrow can bring it back. Link has the tools. They have the setup into like whatever aerial they want in that boomerang, and the aerials in general are so good. But Crybaby over there, Jinx making it so hard for Arrow to land, and that reverse hit forward smash is gonna be such a deal on that
one. If you caught that, that was definitely the bomb that extended that hitbox.
Yeah, it could be here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Hitting the bomb extended that hitbox. We see that here. Grabs the bomb, throws it onto him. Boom.
Yeah, it did.
Kind of looked like it might have.
It did. No, it did, because he definitely did hit that bomb. It did go flying off in the other direction. So, you know, I could definitely see that happening. And again, like we're saying, the big brain plays from Trophy Esports Jinx cannot be denied. They're going on to winners quarterfinals, and they'll be playing against the winner of Thor versus Zekrom Amaterasu from A&G Esports. And, dude, hell of a match. Hell of a couple matches from both of those players, too. And Jinx proving to be the consummate favorite, possibly to go out on top of the whole event.
Yeah, Jinx definitely has the potential to make top 3. He's done so several times. I always need to be so careful to not save because I'm always tempted to. I'm shocked and surprised that to this day, Jinx has not been ranked on the PR. I feel like prior to quarantine, when all that stuff was just kind of like, you know, laid out and just kind of left to dry for the time being, I'm definitely confident in saying that like his bracket results back then and even going back into in-person events now, he was definitely on his way to making those types of numbers, those types of results. And I have to constantly correct myself and stop myself from saying that he's PR because like he has that potential. He's very much on his way, if not on the road to doing so already. But speaking of PR, we've got ourselves our number 1 in the PR. Our strongest player by far. We have Stroder Ame stepping up to the plate here for our next set.
The only former PGR player in attendance also, by the way.
True.
So,
true, actually, yeah.
Yeah, and PGR comes with a little air of prestige. It is not easy to get ranked globally. And, you know, Stroder could probably play any character in this event and still plays really well, even if they don't even have him in their pocket. But the thing about Stroder... Absolutely. I mean, the thing about Stroder is that they could... I mean, they have a lot of characters that they play other than the tried and true Greninja. That is their main. But, I mean... This guy is so wicked talented that they're number 1 seed for a reason. They win the majority of these events in Arizona for a reason. And it's really interesting to see if anyone has any answers for this guy. But they are going to be going up against Frenzy, who beat Bethel in winners round 3, 2-1. And you know, we do need a hero here, and that young man might be it.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. I mean, you know what? I did mention this briefly, but I guess we should touch on it now that he's on the big screen. Frenzy is a very notable Mario player in the scene. I would say he's pretty up close, if not on par in skill, to Coco, who was previously on our PR prior to the quarantine. has been on a little bit of a somewhat of a hiatus as I haven't seen Coco enter too many events, but I feel like Frenzy has definitely in these past couple months been stepping up to his plate there in terms of being a prominent Mario main. But despite that, I'm eating my words as we've got Stroderame going with a Pokemon trainer, which I actually didn't expect that to be his first pick, to be honest. We did see a little bit of that in the last tournament on Monday.
Yeah, we also saw it in the Invitational a couple weeks ago, and
That's true.
It's got some sauce. I gotta say, Pokemon Trainer is definitely a pretty natural fit for Stroder to be going into to be playing. The problem is, as you can kind of see, Pokemon Trainer has one of the most miserable disadvantage states in the entire game. They are a top tier.
Yes.
They're great. They're such a great character because there's 3 in 1, and each character plays their own individual purpose. Now, regardless from that point, the thing about this Pokemon Trainer is that they hate getting juggled, and Mario is probably the best juggler in the whole game.
By far and away, yeah, right up there, probably top 3 if not top 1 best jugglers. Mario just got it rolling for him.
No question about that. But you know, I think the Ivysaur pick from Stroder is definitely doing a really amazing job for them because they're really using these disjoints, which is something that Mario tends to struggle with, and the projectile Razor Leaf to do a little bit as well. But the down smash coming out, giving Frenzy a little bit more breathing room, and the Zard is here.
Yeah, the Zard is in action, and we're gonna have to see what exactly the plan might be. With such a large hitbox for, like we mentioned, a character that's so proficient at getting these strings and juggles and combos and you name it. But what the plan is with Charizard, let's see here. Got ourselves an up air to get back onto the ledge here safely, but still struggling to reestablish that control here as we get ourselves a Nair on Stroder's end. And the second one is going to get blocked, the third one's going to be traded, and Frenzy still just playing par for the course, playing accordingly to the character switch and being careful not to get hit by anything that might put him in a severe disadvantage.
It's these strings from Frenzy that are keeping him in this match. He's getting quite a lot of percent on the board onto the Charizard from Stroder, and he's really doing a good job of just holding stage control, not being pushed into the corner that much by Stroder, because when Charizard gets you off stage, yeah, you tend to struggle a little bit. That character's hitboxes are very large, and they do quite a lot of percent as well. Now Frenzy trying to find a way to win this.
Yeah, we saw what you just mentioned right there as that forward was a very strong finish to that second stock, but we got ourselves an excellent 2-frame into a back air from Frenzy here, just establishing himself as like one of the most proficient and prominent Marios within our state here, especially in the past couple of months. And we're kind of seeing as a couple reasons as to why here is we still have a really good momentum here that's coming out from Frenzy, and Stroder's doing the most that he can on Squirtle to try and rack up this low percentage here into the mid or high percents to make a switch over to Ivysaur. There it is. We've got that switch coming on now.
They read the high recovery too with that up B. That move is really strong. It does about 14% per hit, and it's a long disjointed hitbox, locks on in some instances too. It's a very difficult thing to deal with, especially off stage, and it's probably the thing that nets Ivysaur the majority of their kills, other than those horrendously huge down airs and up airs. But the cape,
those can be definitely devastating tools to be sure.
Yeah, the cape is doing a lot of action in this match right now from Frenzy. And he gets a nice parry. Oh, he reads that air dodge. A nice frame trap. Not going to get much off of it, though. Just an up air. But he is in a percent lead. But that is Charizard. You could be dying to anything. An F-tilt will probably kill at this percent.
Yeah, F-tilt will likely do it at this percent, especially against a character like Charizard. Finding himself on the other side of the stage here. No Nair to close it out. An uppy, excellent tech to keep himself in the game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. He gets the grab. Nice job on that. Another frame trap from Frenzy. Frenzy's so close to taking a game off of Stroder right here. The forward air going to be clearing the landing for him. F-tilt not going to connect either. And yeah, he's just going to go back hold center. Try to make Frenzy do a dumb approach. Frenzy not biting on it, though. Oh, but yeah, there's the backer. And that is going to be game one going to Stroder.
Yeah, and what a powerful backer to close out that second game. And now we got Frenzy who's going to be left to counterpick here. Let's see what the move is. Because to be honest, I feel like even if you were to get the perfect counterpick to completely counteract this matchup for Pokemon Trainer, that's not to say that Stroder doesn't have an entire arsenal of characters at his disposal to make a crazy counterpick with. The possibilities are endless when Stroder's on the table. So let's see what Frenzy has in store to try and do what he can to keep himself in here. Because, I mean, I feel like he definitely did hold his ground against Pokemon Trainer. But that's not to say that Pokemon Trainer is the only thing that he needs to worry about necessarily.
I gotta be real with you.
Yeah.
That back air did not sweet spot a single time that match.
I don't think it did. No,
No, it
I
100%
really don't think it
did.
has to.
So that
It's so
means
strong, I
that
don't think
there's
it has to.
hidden potential from Schroeder. But then again, there is the Arizona Classic boat going right to Yoshi's as Mario.
And the Swiss to Marth. I want to see
the
this.
buffed Marth
I
coming
want to
out.
see this. I'm taking notes.
Yeah.
The
But anyway,
metaphorical note is out.
look, Mario hates dish stones, but Mario loves Yoshi Storm.
Oh yeah,
And
that's true.
I don't need to elaborate on that point because look, low ceiling, tri-plats, come on. It's pretty obvious that Mario wants to ladder you on these platforms, but the spacing from Schroeder is super good right now, and he's getting a lot of percent on the board already in the earliest cycles of this match.
Ooh. Yeah, doing a really proficient job of getting the percentage on there, like you mentioned, just piling it on. Already at 80-0, going on close to 90. Just shy of it, in fact. And Frenzy is still trying to reestablish control of the stage here, or just trying to get back on here. Schroeder's just constantly layering on these hits with every single get-up option being used. But now we have a little bit of neutral here again. And Frenzy's starting to make some moves with the dash tag.
Schroeder makes Marth look so fast and so oppressive too. He's doing a really good job of minding his spacing. He's doing a really good job of rushing in when he can, but also getting his tippers when he needs them, for a lot of extra percent. And there's the up B, Dolphin Slash. Still not going to kill, but he's going to go for the reverse. Oh, and he saved him there on accident, but a jab block coming out into a couple ladders.
There we go. Excellent buff on that up tilt is going to be coming in to close out first stock.
Yeah, at the nice percent for Schroeder, and he's not going to be able to punish that, but he's not going to pull the trigger on that up B. I respect it, but I still probably might have ended up killing. But he gets a down throw back air, trying to put a little pressure on to Schroeder. Yeah, Schroeder, one interaction, he's already got Frenzy at 55.
Yeah, phenomenal pressure with those up airs back there, but now we got ourselves at a little bit of a disadvantage on the edge of the stage here. Great catch on that down air, just shy of closing out the first stock here for Frenzy. Very patient shield. We got ourselves down throw into with a smash, but no punish, or at least not an immediate one.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna wall jump. Yeah. I really admire how long Frenzy is staying off stage against Schroeder, because I don't know if he realizes this. That Dolphin Slash, if you're not ready for it, it can really spell disaster for your stocks. Now on Yoshi's, you can't go underneath the stage. But, if you get bounced off the wall and you're not quite ready for it, that could be
if you get bounced off the wall and you're not ready to attack, it can be just as hard of a hit. But man, speaking of hard hits, that was one heck of an up smash.
That little noggin there from Mario. Look, and of course his brain hurts that hard when he swings it at you. This man has a PhD, okay?
True. He knows what to do with that.
On top of that, plumbers are super important in society. Because I don't want to go mess around with my pipes. I need somebody else to do that. They are the underappreciated heroes of society, and they actually do need a very demanding degree of technicality there. All this to explain.
Yeah, speaking of technicality, you see those berries? Those were sick.
Yeah, man.
They each get a couple. Each got a handful of berries.
Oh, nice down throw. Okay, a couple up airs. Not going to get an extension off of that. Schroeder wisely falling and going to ledge. Not enough people go straight to ledge whenever they're against opponents sometimes. Like, whenever they need a reset, not enough people go to the ledge in this game and abuse the iframes on it. Now, there's some characters you really don't want to do that against, but, I mean, Mario's definitely one of them. You could do it, but a nice counter, and I think that might be the set.
That's just about curtains, yup. Best of three is going to be closed out by Schroeder 2-0. I like that he did exactly what I thought he was going to do, and he gave us a little showcase, a little Marth buff showcase. We got to see a little bit of everything in that game. We got to see up tilt take a stock at a reasonable percent. We got to see what else we see. We saw a couple down tilts being juggled, some of which were tippers. Very effective tools that were at play there, and I did my due diligence. I took notes as a Marthman, and I'm proud to be a Marthman again. I mean, I wasn't ever not proud. In fact, I was a little bit too proud of a character that was kind of dog water before these buffs. But especially, did you see that previous buff that Marth got like 2 patches ago? It was like a whole laundry list. It was like a whole shopping list. I mean, it was crazy.
I would be remiss if we didn't go back to that last kill and talk about what made it so effective. It was effective because, well, yes, but why did he go to ledge first and then throw out the counter? The thing is that the entire last match, Schroeder was conditioning Frenzy by his offstage presence. He would go too low so that Frenzy had a nice open way to recover. He would try to go for other options off stage as well. And that was the one time he went for the counter because Frenzy thought he was just going to go back on stage and have a reset there. But that one counter, he was not ready for, and it ultimately won Stroder the game.
Because Mario definitely does have tools to like counteract that sort of attempt. Like, for example, you could just cape him and just be like, all right, well, now I'm recovering, you know? So there's definitely tools like to avoid like options such as counter off stage for blocking recoveries. But again, like you mentioned, because of that conditioning, it wasn't necessarily something that he expected, and necessarily wasn't something that he had ready to counter against, pun intended. So. Okay. Okay, so we do have our Arconi that's going to be coming up against Senator, despite what the bracket might say. Kind of just took the spot of who it was that was supposed to be there originally.
Yeah, and Felix actually DQ'd, so they got a free pass all the way to fighting against Cyclone, who they beat 2-1, and winner of this set of Arconi and this guy whose name I already forgot. Gosh darn it, I'm not good at my job. Senator, thank you. So Arconi versus Senator, winner of that is going to be in top 8. This is winners quarterfinals. Stroder also, by the way, we forgot to mention that was winners quarters, but Stroder is going to be advancing into top 8 as well, and Frenzy's going to be falling to losers bracket. Now, another couple of matches going on right now. We have Frost versus Skarm in winners bracket, and Thor versus Jinx, which is going to be a heck of a match as well. Both of those are winners quarters matches, and they will be the winners of those will be advancing into winners semifinals. But we have Senator, and we're going to be having our main man Arconi as well. So I'm expecting a heck of a set here. I don't know much about Senator, but I do know Arconi, and Arconi likes to really put the pedal to the metal when they play.
Yeah, definitely won't waste time establishing himself in any set that he finds himself in. So, again, not sure who Senator is either, but we'll have to see what kind of game plan he is in store for someone like Arconi. Whether or not he is new to the scene and doesn't necessarily know Arconi yet, or maybe he potentially does have a little bit of a download on his playstyle. We might be seeing something a little bit interesting here in that front. But I guess it should be noted that we do only have Thor and Stroder that are going to be our only PR players within the state for tonight. We, like you mentioned, we're going to have Felix join us as well, but unfortunately she had DQ'd out for today. So those are going to be two of the biggest names ranking-wise to keep an eye out for. But then we got our hidden players, like, you know, like for example, like Senator that we have coming up here. Who knows what this kid is capable of?
Well, they beat Cyclone, so I'm going to be honest with you. That already puts a little bit of
so yeah, now we kind of already know what he's capable of. He's capable of quite a bit because we just saw Cyclone having a really impressive game earlier against Bulbasaur.
Yeah, and Bulbasaur freaking good as well.
Exactly. Yeah, you could just segue them all right into each other because like you just connect the dots. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been watching these tournaments for the past couple of weeks, you know a little bit about the players. Like a lot of these wins, even if they're really early on in the bracket, they're still notable wins.
Yeah. But anyway, Bulbasaur from Kame House. By the way, in case you guys were wondering, tearing it up in losers bracket right now. They got the bye versus Felix, who DQ'd out of the tournament. And they also beat Hitoikun, that DDD we saw earlier, and now they are waiting to play against Dreamy, who fell to Skarm 2-1 a little bit earlier in bracket. But it is going to be Senator rocking the Pac-Man versus the Pyra Mithra.
Yes, this is quite the interesting pick here, as we don't really get too many Pac-Mans on stream, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember when was the last time I saw a Pac-Man on stream, so this will be interesting to watch.
Well, we
haven't seen Ray Remix in a little while.
I was going to say, we got a couple here in Tri-State. Most notably is Sinji, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, that dude's pretty good. So I know a thing or two about this character. They're stupid good. They have really good buttons up close and personal. Regardless of what the community might lead you to believe, as they are also really good at zoning. The thing about Pyra Mithra is Mithra is really good at zone breaking and being able to bypass a lot of the shenanigans zoners throughout, and Pyra is really good at being destructive and netting early stocks. And Pac-Man, not the smallest camper in the tent.
Yeah, especially when, like you mentioned, we do have characters like that Mithra that Senator can switch to at a moment's notice in order to just bob and weave their way in there and get that percentage up and then close it out with some strong pyro options. I mean, like, look at this. We're already seeing down air, which was just shy of closing it out, followed by Prominence Revolt. Not quite going to make its mark yet, but we do still have Nair, just shy of taking the stock off the top here. So there's a lot of options available. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot that Saibi has super armor. That's right.
Yeah, Saibi does have super armor, but it is not going to do very much in the grand scheme of things, as Arconi is going to be taking that first stock with a nice little up tilt. Or no, up air, excuse me.
Yeah, you got that right the second time there. But now we do have Chaos, who isn't all that far away from closing out this first stock here. But how they're going to go about doing that needs to be done with a little bit of tact here, because it's not looking like Arconi is going to be losing this first stock very easily here. Playing very safely, but still keeping up pressure needed to maintain the lead.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of goofy that they're using Pyra at this stage of their stock. I mean, you know, Senator has had very low percent, starting to get to that mid range on their second stock, but we haven't seen the Mithra be doing anything to stock right now. And normally Mithra is the advisable choice here.
Yeah, normally that is the case. Unfortunately, no up B coming out in order to recover back onto the stage. So we got ourselves a last stock situation here for Senator, while Arconi is still in the lead despite not being at 3 stocks anymore. See, I stopped myself. I was like, could be gone any moment.
Yeah. Oh, and the key. Whoa!
Yo,
he dropped it, and the Hydra pushed it right back into his loving arm, and he was able to catch it and then throw it back out again. That was an interesting interaction that I've never seen before, but I am so glad I did.
That was a
I knew Hydra
right
pushed projectiles, but sheesh, I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, that came a little bit out of the blue as well. Oh, and an excellent
nice
parry in the last hit. I always screw that up. I'm going to have to keep that in mind, because it didn't even look like that. There was a hit at that last second. I'm surprised he got a parry in there.
Amazing at hitting these parries.
Yeah, very impressive parries coming out here from Senator. But will he be making an impressive comeback? It seems to be shaping up a little bit. As we're getting the percentages up here, we're getting a couple of good options in, but Arconi is still being able to retort with some good options on his own end here. Excellent get up attack.
Look, the Pyra is here now, and yeah, that's the stock. That uppy with the hitbox of Power Geyser is maybe not quite the knockback, but very destructive nonetheless. It's going to be taking game 1, and we did see a predominantly Pyra type of match there, and Pyra tends to struggle with zoners a little bit, so honestly, if you are named Senator, you got to be wondering what you need to do to come out on top of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to go about this very cautiously. And, I didn't expect a counterpick, to be honest. So assuming that he's going to be keeping the same matchup here as we're seeing, a change in stage seems to be one thing that he might be thinking on here. But in terms of like counterpicking, not much else that's really available to him. But there's still a lot of playstyle changes that could be made here. For instance, we could be seeing a little bit more zoning coming out. Oh, okay.
Ooh, he didn't have a jump.
Yeah, no additional jump there.
That completes the 0 to death. He didn't want to drop the fruit, but I guess he didn't realize he didn't have that jump. A little too late. And that's something you don't want to be dropping these stocks against Arconi, because Arconi is like a shark whenever he has a lead.
Yep,
Smells that
right.
blood in the water and is able to just track you down and keep on swinging.
Yeah, whether he fights for it and earns it, or he just so happens to stumble upon it, he will take a lead and likely take it all the way, unless you really have something you want to say otherwise.
And that's only 20% onto Arconi, with Senator already being at the latter end of their second stock.
Okay, there we go.
Nice Z-drop apple. Okay, into the... Oh, unfortunate. The
Ooh.
Hydrant was not the savior today. Yeah, but a nice little almost combo coming out from Senator there. Has a jump that time.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a start there, but oof, he still has a lot of ground to make up for, and Arconi is making that even more difficult to pull off here as we get an excellent combo, off stage leading all the way up to 68%, going up to 81, and that super armor is going to save him because, dang, that looked like it was a 2-frame to me.
Yeah, no spike too. And also a bad punish on that up B, but unfortunately the 3-stock is complete after that forward air. Arconi taking this winner's quarterfinal set 2-0. And Senator had a pretty good showing this whole bracket, but yeah, you see it, the not Providence Revolt, the blazing end into the forward air, and yeah, you can't really do much there. Unfortunately, losing that first stock definitely hindered the entire momentum that Senator had during this whole tournament, and unfortunately, they're going to be falling into losers bracket. But hey, guaranteed 9th place. They need to win one more match, and they're going to be in top 8. So
yeah,
not a bad showing from Senator.
I was actually going to point that out as well. It's like just shy, 1 win shy of top 8, and so far it's a really great run. I mean, to make it that far on the winner's side, especially with some of the competition that he has to go up against, is a pretty impressive, noteworthy achievement there. And like you mentioned, since he's going into losers bracket, not quite done yet. Still a little bit more to go there.
Yeah. But anyway, we have the King returning to the setup. It is going to be a winner semi-set, and we are going to be seeing Schroeder back on stream.
Yeah, we're going to be having Schroeder coming up here, and
they're going to be playing against Frost, who actually was able to take it over Skarm 2-1.
Yep, so now Skarm is going to be waiting in losers round 5 for the winner of Zekron and Pruns. They will be going up against Arrow, and then the winner of that will be going up against Skarm to see who progresses into top 8 tonight. On the genuinely kind of curious if Skarm is sticking with the Ken and Luigi, or if they are in fact using Kazuya tonight. Well, I know for this set where we're going to be seeing likely a straight Kazuya did it like through and through.
I looked away for 1 second. I guess these guys didn't have the chance to play in the other bracket, and they just kind of wanted the chance to now. But Schroeder already going to work with some really good fundamentals. Off the bat! Hit the down tilt into down smash, taking care of that first stock already. And, wow. Schroeder can just kind of play anybody, can't he?
Game number 1 here.
He can play anybody, but he can't SDI the 10-hit combo. What a... Nice uppies coming out, but not going to be taking that stock yet. Another 10-hit combo, but this one's going to be going around. And he gets the true command grab.
Yeah, an overcommitment to the 10-hit combo is going to get a punish for the command grab. Oh my god, a spike!
Double there!
Excellent offstage setup, man. This is one heck of a start to this set.
It's just kind of working for him right now. The up smash is not going to break that shield. Yeah, he's just going to go for nairs. Keep doing it. Yeah, there. Oh my god. Oh!
Aerial strings in Tekken? This ain't no Tekken though. This is Smash Brothers.
Bro, if Schroeder gets in, he's having a pizza party. Oh, he used the... Oh!
Oof. You got a roundhouse. You got a roundhouse setup.
He used the 6-2-3 low dash to get in. And he's trying to... He hit the combo out of it there, too.
Nice. Very cool. Ooh! A hard-hitting...
These guys are swinging on each other.
He's going to bring him close to the taking the game. And a dash attack. That move... like, definitely hits way harder than it looks. I'll say that. Oh my gosh! Why like that?
Schroeder!
Not like that, man. Chill. It's his first day out here, man. It's his first day on Kazuya, man. You can't be doing him like that.
Watch it again. Porter get him off stage. He down airs on accident. He's like, sucker!
Oh my god.
He didn't throw him off that cliff. He dragged him off that cliff.
Dang, he spiked him down that.
Other than
that.
Somebody's pro controller. Yeah. Oh my gosh, so it is going to be Ness Meta Knight. Ness loses this matchup hard, but I think Schroeder might... I'm
a bit of an odd counter pick. Yeah, I'm a little confused by this too.
I've never seen either of these guys play either of these characters. Does Frost main Meta Knight?
No. He does not. I can confirm.
He's dead. Yep.
Yeah, he actually died. Wow. That's incredible.
Oh, Schroeder's standing up. Oh, being very unsportsmanlike right now.
Guess all that.
And you see Frost over there laughing his butt off. You see he's having fun. He's playing Smash.
This is a pretty funny set.
Yeah, well, I know a thing or two about watching good Meta Knights, as Bonk is from my region, and he's scary. He's very tall. I think he's like 6'3".
Oh, word?
Yeah, he's a tall lad, and he also plays the best Meta Knight in the entire world. So
yeah, it's like a pretty notable Meta Knight. In fact, I was gonna say like literally the best, like you said.
He is. So there's something that Bonk does that I don't see a lot of other Meta Knights do. It's the side B semi spike, and I think that would be really good at the ledge in this matchup. But anyway, we got the game plan working out right here. Frost really starting to use those disjoints to their advantage.
Ooh, good jab string. Dash attack, but no hit.
Okay.
So they know these characters. They might not main these characters. They might not even pocket them, but they definitely know these characters. It's showing. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
absolutely.
I say that.
Oh, the footstool. Oh!
There's some goofy up smashes coming out of Frost end here, but that's alright. Still up by a good percent.
Goofy's one word. Oh, he gets the downer. No jump, but he has an air dodge. Come on, man. Oh, he almost got the dimensional slash. Yeah, but dimensional cape is a move that a lot of Meta Knights spam that I really haven't seen Frost pull that often this match.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on that either, to be honest.
Yeah, nice back
We got
throw.
ourselves another back throw, just shy of taking the stock. Ooh, excellent up B back on the stage. Great punish though from Ame on that grab there. Excellent up B to boot.
Schroeder up smash. This fiend.
Yeah, things are coming along here for Schroeder's comeback in the second game.
Yeah, oh, but he's going to go deep for this edge guard. Yep, there's the forward
There you
air.
go.
Can he make it back? There's the air dodge. All right, the upper. Oh, good SDI to make it backwards instead of forward.
Yikes. Oh, he almost got it.
Looking for the spike. Ooh, the back air. He's up to the stage.
Oh, still recovering though, however. Just grabbing back onto the ledge there. Has to be very careful though, because he's getting up on that percent. Ame still has one more stock to go here.
One thing I will say about both these gentlemen is they know how to put on a good show here in winter semifinals.
They do, they do.
But Schroeder is still in the lead. The nice back air. Not going to be killing just yet. Going off stage. Okay, the condor dive is going to be...
There it is.
Oh!
That's going to catch it. And put a little charge on it. Caught the neutral ghetto. Yeah, checking off all the boxes, and that is going to be 2-0. But it is semifinals. Don't forget. So we still have one more game.
Yeah, so Frost still has to be on blast for one more match at at the very least, unless they take a win here. But on the other side of semis, it's Thor and Arconi. Thor beating Jinx a second ago.
Thor beating Jinx? Okay.
Yeah.
That matchup can be pretty difficult.
Okay, well, Minecraft Dittos?
Yo,
oh, no.
Oh, shoot. We back in the mine.
All right. Oh, they're laughing. Okay, these guys are having a good time. I respect
Steve Dittos. Let's do it.
All right.
Got Enderman for Ame, and what is that? Is that like a tennis alt? I don't like that alt.
I like it. It's his worst alt, though. Like,
yeah.
By and large.
Ooh.
I like the Scottish Steve. Definitely.
That was a little goofy, too. I wish he just would have more mobs.
He has a kill. Don't disrespect my homeland, bro.
Skeleton alt? Can you imagine? Skeleton alt.
That'd be kind of bare bones, I think.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, that was a nice back air. That took the stock.
That was actually really good. We got ourselves a down throw, but no string to follow up. Instead, we're going to be getting Frost going for a little bit of a string here himself, but a lot of jab, actually.
A lot of jab. I think
you know what? I try to hype it up, and I'm like, you know what? This is literally just jab, isn't it? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, okay, are these guys trying to do anything cool, or are they just kind of jabbing? And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
yep, they're jabbing. Whee! Oh,
he missed! What the heck is going on?
Damn, Schroeder needs to play a character he actually knows.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the teabag. I hope Schroeder hears this and is actually super mad at me right now. Put a little fire in that belly. Yeah. Get him angry. Get him actually playing the game.
There we go. Excellent backer to reestablish that state control.
Trying
to go for the setup with Anvil and a down smash. No connection, though.
Oh, he tried to get the back air, too, but the Anvil disappeared before the throw was able to be completed.
Oh, bruh. Okay, I was about to say.
Dude, my soul kind of left my body a little bit on that one.
Yeah, that could have gotten really sour really quick. We got ourselves a little bit more neutral going on with jabs across the stage.
They're just kind of swinging. Oh, nice back air. That's it.
Good, nice.
All right, now he is mining. He's back in the mine. Oh, he just ran through that block. Okay.
He did.
Ooh, wasn't able to get the
great catch.
Hit into get up there. Oh. Oh, jeez. Nice jab. Okay. All right, Schroeder, I see you.
But no Anvil.
Yeah, he's just doing the same 3 things every second. I've only seen him do like 4 or 5. Dude, Frost is having too much fun. Look at that player cam. Like,
yeah, man.
Schroeder, it looks like Tuesday night for him, but Frost is at comedy night right now.
He really is.
He's like, look at him laughing, man.
Look at that.
Whoever said putting Steve in the game was a bad idea, if it causes this guy to have this much joy, yeah, runs into that forward smash. Oh, the pop off! Let's go,
He popped off? Yo, he's popping off? Hey, yo, my Steve kind of go stupid. My Steve kind of go crazy. That's Steven AZ.
Thank you, Schroeder. My
That
man.
was epic. That was some epic gaming. I'm glad I got to see that tonight.
Dude. That's the first pop-off I've seen in Arizona, and it was a gimmick.
And it was a Steve ditto.
Dude, I love Schroeder. That guy's. I wanna hang out with that guy and have a Pepsi with him.
That was one heck of a set there.
Oh jeez. All right. Well, Frost gets 3-0'd, but Schroeder still has not dropped a single match this entire tournament.
Yeah, no matches dropped so far.
They're in winners finals, awaiting the winner of this set, Thor versus Arconi.
So what I want to see is, specifically with this matchup here, I want to see if Pyra and Mythra really have like good tools for edge guarding Cloud, because I feel like in some fashion, like specifically Mythra would have like, for instance, Ray of Punishment, for instance, that could put Cloud in a pretty difficult spot, but
right, because he has
just,
such
like,
bad
keeping him off stage. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. We'll have to see.
He has such bad aerial drift that I think it might be a problem. But
it may not be an issue.
I'll do you one better. I'll see your problem, or what's that called? The uppy?
Ray of Punishment?
I'll see your Ray of Punishment, and I'll raise you one Pyra down air.
True. Because even if it does a sweet spot, it does launch at a pretty peculiar angle, especially for I feel like a character like Cloud.
My point is in 2 frames. But this is Thor, and Thor is a beast. But Thor is, I think, the most brute force Cloud player you'll ever see. Because it does not matter to him what wall you put up in front of him. He is gonna go guns blazing, put you in that corner, and make you like it.
Yeah, he'll definitely push his advantage state really far, and he also knows how to utilize like safe options in order to retain any sort of momentum that he might have. I feel like it's a little bit odd. He's a little bit better at slowing down other people's momentum rather than building it up himself at times. But like there could be instances like right now where he's just off to an explosive start.
Yeah, but there's something about Thor. Thor struggles with people who can surpass his tempo and go a little faster. He definitely struggles a little bit with the hyper offense. He likes to be the one dictating the tempo and forcing people into bad positions. But when, people are going guns blazing against him, he has a little bit of a difficult time. But right now, he is still dictating the tempo of the match by a pristine margin, as he has the lead, too.
Yeah, he's definitely controlling the pace of this match right now with this one stock lead, and even pushing it a little bit further. He's only at about 96%, but that can be a little bit dangerous, given that Arconi has made a pretty consistent switch to Pyra here, who knows very well has the damage output to bring this stock lead back that Thor's established right now. But I mean, we still got him up to 98%, going up close to 100 here. So Thor has this lead pretty secure, very secure.
Oh yeah,
that's 2 stocks.
Nice. He caught that air dodge with that really long lingering limit limit flagey, and he's already going right back to work. Back air into side B for 33%. He's at rage, and Cloud does live for a long time. He already has limit right back on deck. Here it is, cross slash.
Yeah, limit
right,
is already back
right.
online.
Wait for it. Right. It's coming right. Oh, play beam. I was wrong.
Okay, that was a little bit safe though. I can appreciate that. Him backing away.
He's a safe guy, He plays it safe, and he does so in such an aggressive manner that he is downright oppressive if you don't know what he's going to do next.
Okay,
right, there's the Ray of Punishment.
Adjustments against Mark there. I think that would actually just straight up KO, not even put him off stage.
I think he needs the Chroma Dust.
A little bit more Chroma Dust, yeah, might be good. Keep in mind, it spreads out but doesn't go as far, so I feel like when he was that low, Ray of Punishment is definitely the move.
Yeah, I'm kind of agree. Oh, and he's going to not get punished for that up B. Right, has him in the corner, trying to use that dash attack, which hits below the ledge.
Oof, and up smash just missing, gets punished with a down throw.
Not going to kill, though, and he can bring it back. And he air dodges back.
Oh!
He hit him with the finishing touch. I didn't know he was in range for that.
I didn't know either. In fact, can we look at that again, if that's cool?
Yeah, I would love to see that replay. I think he caught the F tilt. I think the Pyro F-tilt was coming out, and he just was able to catch it in time. But regardless, that is a 3-stop. Look at that. F-tilt, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that might have been an extension of the hurt box.
Wow. I know that has a win box, too, so it might have sucked him in. But, yeah, Thor looking pleased as punch about that one. Rocking his Spyro t-shirt. Let's go,
that
Thor.
That was crazy spacing.
Anyway, Thor's his real name, too, which I just found out today. And that's awesome.
That's pretty epic, huh?
He definitely looks like Chris Hemsworth. Just a little bit. Yeah. Good looking man right there. Anyway, but right now it looks like Arconi playing a little bit more atrocious in his approaches right now. Oh! Not going to clip him with that Ray of Punishment. I think he needs to, commit, go down pretty deep with that Ray of Punishment in order to actually make sure it connects, because it definitely does seem like a really good thing to use against Cloud, but unfortunately he just has not been able to find it, land its mark.
Yeah, unfortunately not being able to make its mark just yet. However, I mean, Thor, once again, he might not be in the percent advantage starting up in this first game, but he's still holding on to his first stock here, and that's what's going to be important. Because Arconi arguably is a little bit more proficient than Thor at maintaining stock leads that he creates. So hopefully Arconi doesn't make this a little bit too hard for Thor if he's planning on bringing this back.
That was an amazing 30% combo there, and it's still going. Oh, he finally connects a Ray of Punishment. Oh, and he gets the 2-frame too.
Oh my goodness.
But Thor was ready. He got the limit charge. That's so sick. Way to bring it back, Thor. And now Thor has a really good chance to counterattack.
They go great back here. Definitely layering on these strong aerials, trying to close out this first stock here on Arconi's end. Thor not overcommitting. Thor not overcommitting to the edge guard. That's good.
Did I just see Arconi neutral be off stage?
That could have been the case.
Yeah.
Ooh, I definitely saw a side B off stage.
That
got very effectively punished by Arconi.
Yeah, Arconi, the man with the plan. Great semi-spike. Alright, but getting back into neutral right now. Oh, he's not going to pull the trigger on that second hit of Uppy, and for his troubles, he's going to be beating a 46% punish.
Yeah, man.
But Thor,
that's like a punish too.
The percent is climbing onto Arconi right now, and we could very well see the stock be taken here with the limit cross slash. He's going to go high. He has to recover. And yeah, there it is. We see the neutral be using a really good stalling tactic.
Oof. Yeah, layering on that pressure with up smash, but it is going to get punished, albeit a little unsafe by Arconi there. Back throw off stage. No punish on that there as he makes it back on the stage. Good dash attack though. That's closing out the second stock here, bringing them both to last stock. And Limit Break is online again, but what he does with that is going to make or break this set right now, as he's got a lot of ground to make up for. Oh, and unfortunately he had whiffed it as he went for an uppy attempt, and it just got stuffed out right as it activated by a grab, so that's going to be a no-go on the limit. And he might have to try for another one if it's possible.
No, wait, but he gets the cross slash. Thor's not out of this just yet. Oh, never mind. There he is. Back air. Kills off the top for some reason. And that is going to be game 3 coming up, but it is 1 apiece in terms of the set.
Man, that was impressive.
I agree. A good almost comeback, though, from Thor, because Arconi was in the driver's seat that entire match, but, they were doing a very good job of getting close to bringing it back.
I mean, let's see how this plays out, though, because I mean, like, Thor can make comebacks, but we need to more so see if Arconi is more proficient at maintaining pressure and maintaining stock leads and maintaining any sorts of advantages that he can get, more so than Thor can bring those back. Because I feel like Arconi's momentum seems to be starting up and maintaining itself a lot quicker than Thor's is able to right now.
Yeah, Thor's the kind of guy who kind of crumbles a little bit when he is at a bad deficit for a long enough time and his opponent has the momentum in the truck rolling out of the station.
There we go.
Thor only needs a couple conversions to be back in a good mindset. And right now, he is just really doing a good job of brute forcing and keeping Arconi at the ledge. And just allowing Arconi from getting much meaningful interactions. Now, that said, he is really knocking on death's door here.
Yeah, he really is. Getting up there to 120%, and Pyra is out in full force. This is going to be a very risky situation for him here. Saibi's going to be connecting, laying around additional percentage for 148. But Thor now has limit online. Blocking, great job on Arconi for blocking that, actually. That was a really good play there.
Yeah, good stuff. He makes it back on the stage, and he has Pyra out. The dash attack will not kill. Great DI from Thor to avoid that. Oh, but he will be eating that smash
yeah.
Yikes. That was a brutal punish. And yeah, that's the problem with Cloud. His recovery is one of the biggest issues this character has. And he didn't snap the ledge there and was able to eat a monster punish with trouble.
Yeah, but on the other hand, Thor is utilizing one of his greatest strengths of that up smash. Very quick and very strong, and it's brought up the game back to tie. And on top of that, we got ourselves a limit cross slash that's going to put him in a bit of an advantage here.
Oh, and he gets the parry on that last hit. He's able to get grab and toss him back
timing.
into the corner.
Impressive parry timing there.
Yeah, Thor seems to have just some random knowledge they sprinkle throughout every one of their matches. That they really are good at flexing. Oh, but the early up air to take that stock, and Thor landed on the bed of nails there.
There we go, forward throw. Ooh, excellently spaced downer.
Yeah. Oh, but he gets clipped. He didn't. Nothing bad happened there. He took 3% for his trouble. Trying to intercept that side B, but that could have been a lot worse had the inconsistent hitboxes happened and Thor not be ready for him.
Ooh, nice! There you go.
The Becker will kill, though. Alright, Thor looking... Alright, he's about to even this thing up. Arconi trying to put a little bit of percent on the board. Alright, he gets the foresight into a nice little combo, 66%.
Blast talk situation here.
I think we see Pyra come out if Thor gets one more hit on the board. Alright, there's the down tilt. Okay, still trying to rock it with the Mithra. He gets down tilted yet again. Alright, oh, good frame trap. Catch with that up there.
Nice stuff.
Yeah, oh, he's gonna go over the ledge, and that's a finishing touch.
Block. Yeah, great block and equally great timing on that down B. Finishing touch is going to live up to its title as we get the finishing touch on that very close game, actually. Very, very close game.
Incredibly
great improvement on Thor's part, and excellent job on Arconi with keeping up in that explosion and momentum that Thor seems to be having right now. But is Arconi going to catch up in this following game, or is Thor going to safely close out this 3-1 lead? Let's see here. We're about to find out here in just a moment.
Yeah, anything could happen here. We could be going to a Game 5 here. Thor was only able to come out on top of that one by the skin of their teeth. But now Thor has the momentum back on their side, and they're moving like like they know that they're going to win this thing. The confidence in this man's movement is so incredible to watch because he is so deliberate with all of his actions. And yeah, the accidental side B, and Thor got that opening and is ready to kick down that door now.
Yeah, definitely knocking on that door here, and we got an excellent, like, I'm almost like kind of like blown away. I was like, wait a minute, this is one heck of a step up from the first game.
Yeah, definitely.
Drastic improvement being made here.
Excellent. Oh my god, the damage is just starting to build up onto their opponent, man.
They continue to build enough forward there, so deep off stage for Cloud. And he's securing stock number 2, only at 64%. Oh! But an unfortunately spaced air dodge is going to cost him the first stock. We still have one extra stock lead to work with here, though, so he's in a very great spot at the moment.
Arconi is going to need to put the pedal to the metal and tape it down if he wants to come out on top of this one. But it definitely seems like all the wind is out of their sails, and they're having a really hard time getting anything meaningful back on. They're starting to win neutral a little bit more, but the damage is immediately answered right back by these devastating attacks from Cloud.
Yeah, and that foresight is going to be piling on a little bit of damage, but not getting the neutral exchanges that he needs to be getting in order to retain any sort of a comeback at the moment. Things are looking very even until you look down at the stock count, and that's when you decide, I think it's starting to look pretty dicey for Arconi at the moment.
Ooh, but Arconi's not able to get that kill there. The forward air will be doing it. Okay, now Arconi has a chance here, but Thor is going to probably tend to just play how they always play. Getting a double grab into 98%. The up smash will be a good answer, but it's not going to kill. And the second one will be doing it, though.
Man.
And that's Thor, a 3-1 victory. And they go on to play against Stroder in the last round of winner set before Grants.
Yeah,
And look at this
Thor for
here.
you, man.
Throws
Just
him
finds
back.
one good move.
Yep.
Just find one good
Catches
move,
a
and he's like,
whip
hey, this
here.
move hits hard. This move good
Yep.
frame data, too.
Oh,
Set twice. GG's.
Does it again. And
Sometimes it's really
Thor
all you need,
versus Schroeder.
Yeah, Thor versus Strode is going to be coming up next year in just a moment.
But a little bracket update for y'all. We do have top 8 figured out. On the bottom end, losers round 1. This is 5th place qualifiers. It's Reflex versus Arrow on one end, and it's Jinx versus Bethel on the other. Winner of Jinx Bethel plays Frost. Winner of Reflex Arrow plays Arconi.
That's correct. And so we're getting into the late game of our tournament here for tonight. Our next round that's going to be coming up next is, like you said, Schroeder Ame versus Thor in winners finals. So let's see how this pans out.
Schroeder is a guy who I definitely think knows a thing or two about dealing with Cloud. He dealt with Cloud back when Cloud was the most broken character in the game, and I'm of course referring to Smash 4. And honestly, dude, I definitely think I could be seeing Schroeder on the ropes a little bit here because, you know, Thor's a tough cookie, but the Crom pick is going to be coming out from Schroeder.
I do appreciate the tag, though. Totsugeki's a fire tag. Shout out to Guilty Gear Strive.
Cheers.
If you know,
People
you
hate
know.
that move, though.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I really do like Thor. And Thor putting a commanding lead in his favor, 76% already on the Schroeder, and Schroeder not able to get much offense on the board to answer. Only 21, 33% right now. But that is building up, and Schroeder is starting to feel out the matchup a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to build up that momentum a little bit here. We got ourselves a Nair back here. Going off stage already
nice
with the forward air.
Yeah, has to run the limit to make it back.
Yeah, if it was not for the limit, that actually would have been curtains. So I think it's safe to say this. Schroeder already got somewhat of a download on this matchup already, and I feel like the Crom counter pick is definitely playing a big contribution. This toolkit coming in clutch with the parry and a strong F smash. Down tilt to edge guard, forward air to edge guard even further. And that is doing it for the first stock. Already such a strong start here. 104% on the board is worth noting here for Thor, as he's got himself a good start here, but Schroeder is just already exploding onto this first match with a one-stock lead.
Yeah, and he's going for cheese there. He's trying to get that the spike hitbox on that up B. Still going for it as well, trying to make their way back. Schroeder's been recovering high a lot, and I definitely think that's something Thor might end up punishing in the near future. But, I mean, you want to talk about the grab into grab combos. Schroeder's got them, but an up smash to answer from Schroeder is going to be putting the game in a little bit less of Schroeder's favor, but Thor still has to fight back if they want to win this one.
Yeah, that definitely might not be the case. Oh my god!
That was the cleanest setup. Nair 1 into Jair. What a combo. Insane.
That was strong.
Oh my god.
That was definitely impressive.
Thor pushing back a little bit, though. Has Schroeder at the ledge at 72%. Trying to get something meaningful going on here. Doing a very good job of, trying to avoid this dumb option. But, yeah, burning all of his resources a little early, and Schroeder's able to get a nice first 35 from that.
There you go, jab to apply some pressure. Back here to punish the option. Oh, actually, that was forward. My apologies.
All right, limit is on deck right now for Thor. He's going to burn it, but nobody is home. And instead, it's going to be Schroeder using the backdoor entrance to get a punish off of that. Oh, damn. Wow. Great read there from Thor, but a little bit ahead of its time.
Oh. Yeah, this is starting to look pretty dicey here for even Ame, who's trying to hold on to this one-stock lead that he has here. But equally so for Thor, who's on the last stock right now at 95%, going on to 107. Air dodging onto the stage safely there that time.
Yeah, excellent, and I definitely did not expect Schroeder to live after that. Oh, wow. Perfect timing to avoid the limit blade beam.
Yeah, absolutely perfect timing there. 154 is still a pretty precarious spot to be, though, if you're trying to maintain this lead. Ooh, an unfortunate air dodge is not going to cause him to SD when I thought it would. What the heck? I'm actually surprised. That's insane.
I am not just surprised, but I am also shocked. But it is going to be the offstage game where Schroeder falls a little bit, or not Schroeder, where Thor falls a little bit short. And, no surprise there. Schroeder up a game already. But I think Thor, if they, figure out their mindset, start rocking these back airs, pushing Schroeder into the corner, they have a good chance to come out on top of the entire set.
Yeah, they definitely do have a chance to make something work here. No counter fixing characters, however. I feel like it may or may not end up being this matchup through and through. So let's see how the matchup probably develops here in these next couple of games.
Yeah, and honestly, the character state is kind of surprising considering it is Schroeder. And Schroeder does like to mix up who he plays every now and again. But I think the Thor Cloud could be a foil to this Crom. Just they really need. Again, this matchup is won and lost by who is off stage. Honestly,
Yes, it's a big contribution to the matchup.
And the problem is Schroeder is getting all of the amazing conversions off stage, but Thor really isn't getting too many.
Alright, let's see here. There we go. Excellent forward throw.
All right, gets him in the corner. A nice F tilt to get him off stage.
Ooh,
all right, no
trying to go
punish there
for a
from
foot
Thor.
sword, like.
Or from. I definitely think Schroeder is trying to do that conditioning like we saw a little bit earlier when he played against the Mario whose name actually escapes me, Frenzy at this moment.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, but a nice F smash to give Thor the lead, the first one of the set for him after that first stock last match.
You have a little bit of a lead here going off for Thor, which is looking up good at the moment. However, forward tilt is going to hit way harder than it really should be in most situations, but due to this higher percentage here, that's going to close it out. And we still have 29% on the board here for Thor, but if he's going to make it work, push a little further, so far so good it looks like.
Yeah, man. Hey, and look, Cloud rocking that hairstyle. He's looking like he's about to go even further beyond. But Schroeder actually bringing this one back to... It was close to even a second ago, but Thor, again, playing this tug-of-war really tough and making Schroeder struggle to try to get that lead back.
Yeah, Schroeder's definitely making intentions to reestablish that lead, and Thor's not letting it come easy here. He keeps layering on these hits. But now we got ourselves just shy of an even game. Did I say that? Because this is definitely in Ami's favor at the moment with a one-stock lead. But for how long? Let's see how Thor is going to let him get away with it for.
I don't know. Thor needs to, keep Schroeder out of center, and Schroeder is holding onto center just like a mother holds their child.
Yeah, he definitely.
Oh, the footstool!
Oh, that was unfortunate. Yeah, he had just done the double jump as well. That's ridiculous.
That's rude. Why would you do that to him, Schroeder? Look at that. Gets him off stage right here with the down tilt. Doink! And the wall jump was not enough to
like
save
you said,
him.
like holding on to neutral. That's just the case with the character. It's not even just like this particular Crom that Schroeder has, or like even like the matchup or anything like that. No, that's just the way the character works. It's advantage all the time, all or nothing.
Yeah, because if you're not in advantage, you're in disadvantage.
Advantage and stage control. Those are two very particular things that Crom always wants to maintain.
Right, and Crom's so fast, they take up so much space, and they don't have to worry about their sword hitting in the right spot like Roy does. Roy, you need to be close quarters to deal a lot of the meaningful damage, but the thing about Crom is his sword has even hitboxes across the whole thing.
Yeah, for the most part, it really tends to do so.
Yeah, that falchion, very horribly well balanced.
Yeah, horribly well balanced. I like that.
Yeah, and Thor off stage right now does not have a. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah,
that's it.
And Schroeder cranking it right now, taking the lead. They're at 82% though. They parry that up air off the landing, but Thor with a parry right back.
Excellent parry right back, and you know what? This is stock lead for Ame once again. However, we have seen this before where it still ends up going to last stock, and right now the lead that Schroeder has is very doable for Thor in terms of bringing it back. There we go. One up smash, and we're back to square one here.
Yeah, absolutely, and not just square one, 0. Both guys are very dead even, 24% now. Thor starting to push it a little bit more, but Schroeder working their way back into it as well. And the thing about Crom versus Cloud is they have way more consistent combos and kill confirms than Cloud, and he can actually go deep off stage.
Yeah, that's how. Just shy of making it back, even at the wall grab and everything, and unfortunately just not enough to make it.
This is tournament stock. Last stock in winners potentially for Thor here. And it says Schroeder looking to put himself into grands without dropping even a match tonight.
Yeah, so far not a single match dropped, and that's one heck of a run to make. Even if it's something that he's not necessarily new to.
Good F smash. Not going to kill just yet, though. All right, jumping. All right, trying to space out that
layering
back
on the pressure with those jumps. Sometimes no aerials required. Sometimes all those jumps are all you need to do to really make someone hold on to their shield for dear life.
Yeah, really good tomahawking. Oh, and he tried to throw out the blade beam, but he was a microsecond short from getting the limit one out. But he is going to be taking that stock again with up smash. And he falls off stage. That's pretty bad, though, because Schroeder wants to go punish that. But fights his way back to center and is able to make it damn near even once again.
Yeah, pretty close to being even. And like we mentioned here again, last stock situation. I'm like, you know, Schroeder pulls out these leads really quickly, but Thor's actually been doing a really good job of making these comebacks in the percentage and in the stock count.
Yeah, but the limit's on deck, and if he catches his opponent,
there we go, excellent placement.
Yeah, there you go, and it's able to get damage on the board. Not quite killing just yet, and he went deep for an edge guard too. But unfortunately, Schroeder was ready for it. Was able to answer and hit him back on the stage right now. Schroeder looking for a kill. If he wins this match, he is going to Grands.
Ooh, it's getting pretty dicey here. These percents are rising up. And a lot more offstage plays going on right here, and very smart recovery from Thor. Not overcommitting to anything that can get F tilted or down tilted, nothing like that. So get me back on that ledge, keep me in, coach.
Oh, but it is a pivot boosted F tilt that is going to be sealing the deal on that match. Ringing the bell. Game. Get ready for the next battle. And Thor falls into loser's bracket, waiting in loser's finals for whoever wins the entire loser's bracket before them.
Yeah. Definitely worth reiterating. So far, not a single game dropped for Schroeder.
Yeah.
All right, and up next we're going to be getting Emmy's finals. Is that correct? Okay, we're going to be getting
Amateurs
grand finals for amateur bracket up next.
I didn't even know we had an amateur bracket. That's cool.
Yeah, we do have that going on here tonight, along with the Kazuya side bracket, which we had done earlier. So now we'll be getting the wrap up for amateur bracket. I do believe, I don't know if they still have this as a thing, and production can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it used to or still is a attribute where if you win amateur bracket, you do get free admission to the next bracket. I'm not sure if that's the case still or not, or if that's been changed.
That's cool. All right, yeah. But anyway, we haven't seen these two players play yet tonight. Oh, we did see NDR. Oh wait.
Yes.
Wait, how does Ami's bracket work?
Amateur bracket is single elimination, and it consists of any players who went 0-2 or I believe 1-2 as well.
It's cool. I like
so
that.
It shapes to be a pretty small bracket, but of course, you know, as the name implies, like, you know, it's for those who did amateur performance, like, you know, in the main bracket, but it gives them really a chance to shine. And show their stuff off. We're going to be seeing that culmination of all that here in Grand Finals. And to be honest, like, for those who normally do a little bit better in bracket but just kind of underperformed, it gives them really like a second chance to, again, like I mentioned, just show their stuff. Show what they're capable of. Let's see it.
That's good. We love to see that. So, and this is kind of, you know, bringing it back to early bracket. That's the kind of thing we're getting right now. And I really do like early bracket matches, simply because you don't see people playing almost perfectly all the time. You know, you do get to see people just kind of playing the game how they want to. And again, more unorthodox characters always nice. We see Byleth versus Bowser Jr. as the set goes on.
And they're going to be seen previously against. Yes, we saw the first match, actually. It was Bethel versus NDR. So we get to see him get a little run back here against Glip, who we had not seen previously on Byleth. So we'll see how this shapes up.
Yeah, and you know, this isn't a matchup you see very often. You don't see a lot of Bowser Jr.'s in general. But I do think Bowser Jr. probably wins this matchup if they space better. The thing is, Byleth is really good at outspacing everyone. And, you know, I think the juggles are going to be the most important thing. Oh, and those roll reads in! You can't roll in on Byleth. You can't, or you will get F-smashed.
That was so immediate. Now look at that. We already got our Amir coming in for 27% on top of all of that, man. That's ridiculous.
Okay, Glip. Right on, my man. Starting off really strong here with an early stock, barely 30 seconds into the match even. And trying to make their way back on the stage in the corner, but they're fighting out of it with that dash attack to whiff punish on that F smash from NDR's Bowser Jr. Okay, but a nice drop of that Mecha Koopa.
That was actually a really good play there. Oh, excellent spot dodge. It's getting punished with an up tilt. Great neutral B to establish that off stage.
Oh, it does it again!
F smash off stage to catch that. That was
Don't
great.
kick the baby. Stab the baby.
Do it to him, man. Don't hold back.
Wow. Flip's combo game is pretty nutty with Violet, and Bowser Jr. is having a really difficult time working around that. Again, Bowser Jr. is such a meaty character in their center mass, and they're having a really difficult time avoiding everything. But they're gonna air dodge through that S. It's not gonna connect another time.
Yeah, great air dodge there from NDR to avoid another hit from that. Man, I forget the name of that side B. I don't know, but
Which one?
The side B and like the forward smash, like that spear weapon.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that one escapes me.
I don't want to try.
There also some back throw here. I mean, we still have Blip this at 3 stocks, man.
And Max Race to boot, and that up smash is going to be sealing the deal on it.
3 stocks in the first game. What an explosive start for this amateur round.
No hesitation.
Yeah, I mean, look, Bowser Jr. struggles against sorties and disjoints in general, and Byleth definitely brings the heat on those.
Yeah, man, that was one heck of a starter for that.
So I haven't finished 3 houses just yet, so I haven't gotten to the spear, so I don't know what it's called. But
yeah, I don't recall right away either.
I assume if I get there, I'll probably have it unlocked. All I know is it's long and it hurts.
Yep. But I don't see any counter pick on characters happening here as we head to the next round. But hopefully maybe a counter pick on it's a little bit difficult here because this is a best of 5, so there's a little bit of learning spaces available to NDR here, but whether or not you want to lose 2 games to Byleth, I feel like they could be really good at maintaining any sort of lead that they can establish early on.
And the stage counter pick is going to be small battlefield, and it definitely looks like NDR is a lot more comfy here. And I agree with the stage pick as well, because there's a lot less space on the stage, and there's a lot less room for Byleth to run away and use disjoints. So, NDR's trying to rock in, keep him in the corner, and just, use this
there we go.
and stuff from Bowser Jr. to take the dub. And, that attack is going to be getting rid of that first stock with very little percent. This is looking like a complete reversal from what we saw in Game 1.
A complete reversal from what we saw the first round. In fact, even like a little bit better, as Bowser Jr. only at not 26% here, but with a full stock lead, and just seems to be controlling the match a lot more as opposed to the previous round.
Right. Anyway, a couple nice tilts. Okay, a nice fork to push him down and put the hurt on his opponent. The cart bomb is not going to be doing too much, and NDR is at a very good lead right now.
Oof,
Over a full stock, having lapped Glip already, but Glip is fighting back and using the really strong attacks from Byleth to be trying to bring this back. But honestly, they're trading a little bit too much with Bowser Jr. and that's kind of unfortunate because Bowser Jr. is getting all the strong hits off.
Yeah, there's a crazy amount of trades going on, but even regardless, still able to put on the mirror in mid-air and landing the first stock here for Glip, but still at a 139% deficit, so this second stock could be going here soon.
I think the spear's name is Arangar. I didn't look it up, I just think I heard him say it. Something to that effect.
I think that's right.
Something to that effect. Oh, and he got clipped! Oh,
yeah, that's unfortunate.
The weak hitbox of that Koopa cart, and that sucks. Oh, but there's a nice little combo coming out from Glip. Wasn't able to get the full extension off of the down air, the Amir, but right now, trying to hit it again. And now I think NDR just needs to get these up air combos. Instead whipped the forward air. But again, Bowser Jr. has actually slept on up air.
Yeah, that up air is like can definitely be very devastating, especially when it's string together. We haven't seen that so far, so that might be a trick that NDR might be saving for a little bit later, or maybe Glip is being playing the matchup very well aware of that option and has been avoiding the ability to be hit by that.
I mean, we saw it a little bit first stock, but considering it's a bread and butter for Yoda Cage, and we're not seeing too much of it, that's kind of insane. But the Arangar going to be taking that stock and putting Glip back in this thing, not in a bad position, but not in a horribly good one right now. But they are bringing this lead back, actually.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job at doing so. Oh, great job not rolling in there. We get a punish with side B.
Yeah.
And
they
we're
catch
reestablishing that control here.
They catch the Mecha Goop as well, trying to get that up smash as the anti-air, but the forward air to answer. Great call out there from NDR. And, oh, he's going to spot dodge that one into the down smash. That is a strong down smash. And it's going to be taking the game for NDR. A close shave there. And NDR is still able to take the dub.
Yeah, man. One heck of a down smash to close that out with here. And now we got 1-1 on the scoreboard. This is an even set that we have here. And that one was very much NDR favorite. It seemed like right from the get-go he was establishing that control with that first stock lead that was at only 14% on his end. So there's definitely a lot of momentum here going for NDR now. And what it might be that Glip had going on, maybe he might need to just reestablish it, or maybe it's trying to move on to a second game plan if he has that on backup.
You know, I definitely respect it. I could be seeing that. Here's the other thing, though.
Yeah.
This is the counter pick choice for Glip, and they're gonna go to Battlefield. And I don't know, because Bowser Jr. kind of likes the stage because of the like we previously mentioned, it's the up air string.
Right.
But I think the spacing, you know, the overall disjoints might help out Glip a little bit. But the thing is, Bowser Jr. is way better at sharking than Byleth is.
Yeah, that can definitely be true in most cases here. But like you mentioned, I mean, like Battlefield definitely should be introducing a different aspect here, somewhat in favor of NDR. I feel like you mentioned there, but then like I mentioned, there's a lot of platform setups you can be doing with Nair and up smash, and we're already seeing that right at the beginning of the game.
Ooh. Okay, well, Glip going right to work. I think the stage pick might have been comfortability over everything, because it definitely seems like Glip is moving a lot more confidently here, and they seem very sure of where they are every second of the match. Whereas before they seemed very hesitant until, you know, it was like last stock for them. But there is the up smash to be taken that, and they angled it up because they read the jump from ledge.
Yeah, that was actually a really smart play in his part there. Got ourselves a nice neutral B connecting.
Yeah,
there you go.
That neutral B's been kind of slept on in this set as well, because, you know, Glip isn't overly relying on it, but whenever it does hit, I mean, that's a free 15% to NDR's face. Oh, but he does get beaten out by that one. I was really hoping he would pull the trigger on that up B early to try to get that, maybe not the spike at that percent, but, I mean, it's better than losing your stock early without being able to do anything. But this is NDR at a very high percent.
There you go.
Okay, gets him off stage. Oh, tries to spike him, but that's not going to hit below the ledge at that trajectory just yet. The up smash, not going to connect. NDR trying to fight their way back into this thing, but they eat a forward air for their trouble. Oh, the full charge one's going to connect!
We got the full charge neutral B coming in hot. Wait a minute.
Conditioning.
Yeah, that is
spot that Jeff smash.
That is very situational, but very, very good for Glip right now. He's got a one-stock lead at 64%. Pretty healthy lead, but NDR is definitely doing their work to try and tie this up, and he might be able to pull out a one-stock comeback here soon if he plays it out right.
I don't think NDR is failing to go for the up air strings because they don't want to. I think they're just misinputting forward air off of them.
Yeah, I definitely think that'll be the case as well. And, that could be playing a pretty big factor.
Gift's trying to go for the Amir down smash. Went for it a couple times just a second ago, and a nice up smash to answer. Well, the up smash yet again, feeling tons of percent in the process. This is Byleth with rage too. So, and again, NDR in the corner. He could be dying any second here.
At any moment, this could be going south. He needs to be very careful about how he goes about it here. Needs to maintain this stock lead. It's very crucial because I feel like NDR, with a couple good neutral strings, could be bringing this back.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, moving around that cannonball. Oh, he's not going to get the F smash off, though. He's going to eat a forward tilt. A lot of damage. Oh, but he spikes him into the blast zone off of that grab.
No hesitation.
And NDR.
Like good catch.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to a game 4 here in amateur finals.
Yup, so we're going to have to see what the move is here for NDR's counter pick. I feel like I don't know. I'm not really thinking of any stage that could really just put him at like a severe disadvantage on Violet's end.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really thinking of too many stages that are just like really, really bad for him. None really come to mind right away.
Word. So anyway, they're taking a long time. Okay, it is going to be Kalos. I do kind of like this because there's more space for NDR to move around and utilize Bowser Jr.'s mobility against Flip. And Violet is a very slow character, so I think that the bigger stage is going to be really difficult for them to deal with.
Yeah, it definitely can be pretty problematic here. But to be honest, we're going to have to see how this develops here because I feel like there is a couple of options that would be available to both players in terms of, like for example, like Bowser Jr. has a little bit more space to work with cannonballs and the Mecha Koopas like we're seeing right now. Glip is able to use, I mean, to be honest, I feel like this one might be a little bit more Bowser Jr. favored. I was just thinking about which one would give him like a legit advantage, but I'm not really thinking of anything that really benefits Violet too much.
Yeah, and again, Violet likes close quarters types of stages because they can really space you out incredibly well. And you kind of have to, approach them a little bit because they space you out better. The thing is, with a stage like this, Bowser Jr. can kind of just toss out these projectiles and let them do the dirty work for him, and in order to open up Flip. So more space to move around means they can avoid those disjoints a lot easier too. But that's the jab near leg that is going to kill. The
really
strongest rapid jab in the game.
Yeah, incredibly strong jab streak coming out there, but equally strong F smash or up smash. I'm sorry. He's going to be tying up the game right back into 0.
Such a good anti-air.
It's a very good tool for that.
Word! That's like almost entirely its whole purpose. So, anyway, nice up air. And Flip is struggling right now, taking a lot of percent to their face. Oof. Alright, 12% to answer back. Alright, they get the up smash, they're at 31. And now this is where NDR kind of struggles. Because whenever Flip is on the ground and they're able to just kind of catch NDR landing, that's when NDR's been having the most trouble and taking the most damage throughout the set.
Okay, great job using that arrow to slow down the cannonball, but he's still finding himself off stage here. Wow, that was a really impressive grapple. Okay, I don't think you've ever seen it go that far before.
I've seen it go further, I think, even.
Man, that's crazy.
Like, it's probably the best tether recovery in the whole game.
I wouldn't argue that.
Especially because you can also use it to grab onto walls and get like a wall jump.
Yeah, that too. Actually, you know what? We were just talking. I was like, you know what? This favors Bowser Jr. a lot more. That's definitely one thing that Violet gets from this counter pick.
Well, I mean, Violet can do that on pretty much every stage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I don't know. I just see that happen a lot more on Kalos though.
Oh,
yikes! Excellent use of a mirror. Then we got Lip to a last dog situation here against NDR, and this is in his favor. This could be going to game 5 here if it plays it out right.
Yeah, but, Glip is trying to play a war of attrition right now and try to catch NDR in the air, sleeping, and jumping right into that Mecha Koopa. Okay, we like to see it. But, again, whenever NDR is in the air above Glip, that's when Glip is dealing with the majority of the damage. And the bait with that dash back gets the F smash off of the
devastating hit with that spacing there, landing a clean sweet spot F smash, man. That was actually such good punish option because there were some times like throughout the entirety of the set I'm talking about, where like you just be whiffing those F smashes, and then the one time where he does it like in the center stage, he's like, all right, well I got space, let me space out this F smash and shake your hand. Because man.
But, ladies and gentlemen, your amateurs champion tonight is going to be Glip and their Byleth. But let's take a look down in losers bracket right now. It is Arconi versus Arrow in losers quarterfinals, and the winner goes to play against Frost in losers semis. Jinx actually fell to Frost 3-0, and the winner of semis, whether it be Arconi, Arrow, or Frost, will be going on to play Thor, and the winner of that advances to Grands to play against Stroke.
So things are, as we move on here, like you mentioned, into the main bracket again, we're progressing along. Looks like we're going to be watching the rest of the losers run here. Like you mentioned, about quarters, semis, into losers finals, and then we move into grand finals, and then wrapping it up, because I feel like this bracket here is pretty, I would say it's pretty well balanced. We have a lot of players that we would normally expect to see. Reflex, actually, I think like maybe like once, or maybe this might even be his first time making top 8. or just shy of top 8 in just shy of what is this, loser semis here. Oh no, I'm sorry. Losers round 1 in top 8. I don't know, it's like a weirdly titled round there. It's like losers round 1 but in top 8. But it looks like we made it pretty far.
So rounds are named not based off of the entire tournament as a whole, but whatever pool they're in.
Oh, but okay, so it's losers round 1 of top 8. Okay, so I guess that kind of does make sense.
Which is why you see winners. Which is why you see winners quarterfinals at the end of our pool.
Yeah.
Now that one specifically is actually winners quarters proper of the whole match.
Right.
But the whole thing is that, in big online tournaments, I don't know if you've ever seen like the box or anything to that effect.
Right.
But the issue with those events is that it's winners quarters finals at the end of that pool because there's 4 final matches, and it gets awfully confusing sometimes. So that's why the round titles are kind of goofy like that. But
they can be out of pocket like that sometimes.
Arrow versus Arconi is a set that I could definitely be seeing going into Arconi's favor.
I kind of wish we saw that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just because the zone breaking onto Arrow looks a little bit, strong for Arconi, but the problem is that Arconi is quite versatile in a lot of matchups.
Yeah, it can be I mean, he definitely has like more than one character available to him, and funnily enough, they do both have Joker as secondaries too, because I believe Arrow's main is actually a Link above anyone else. So maybe that ended up happening at some point, or maybe they just went each other's respective mains and had just been playing it out that way. Who knows? Who knows? But one thing we wanted to wait very long to see is the result of that bracket, as it is, like you mentioned, currently ongoing. But yeah, the rest of the bracket has some pretty good showings.
Absolutely.
Let me have a look here. Unfortunately, Felix was not able to play tonight, so they were disqualified pretty early on.
But I mean, hey, we have Jinx making 5th place.
Yep.
Loser of Arrow Arconi is guaranteed 5th place.
That's right.
Frost guaranteed top 4, but they're looking to go a lot further to play against Thor. Reflex is a newer face, and they made it into winners semifinals, and were very, very close to advancing into losers quarters and a guaranteed 5th place. And Bethel making top 8. That's cool because Bethel plays a very unorthodox Toon Link, and that's something you'll love to see here. So.
Yeah, Bethel 3D is definitely making like really significant runs in our scene. To be honest, like there's some people I've seen playing that like they're so close to making PR, and they're always like just short of it. And like there's some players, like for example Jinx we saw tonight, who like probably could have made PR had it not been for quarantine. I feel like. And even like Bethel 3D has had some results that can kind of like warrant for his potential. I think he might have been PR'd at one point, actually, if I'm not wrong. I don't know. I feel like that sounds familiar. But I'm definitely interested to see how the PR gets shaken up through quarantine, because it was a little bit stagnant for a while, I feel like. So, even though quarantine did affect all of us, it was an unfortunate event that went on way longer than it should have, to be honest. Considering how some other countries just recovered so quickly, I feel like that prolonged quarantine kind of allowed for some dynamics to shift, even like with what we're seeing now, to where it's still there's still like that presence of like that world event that's definitely it's definitely like been like imposing on like a lot of things, including the PR. And when we do get that new established PR, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know when that's supposed to come about, but I'm looking forward to it.
What's going on up here? My hair's doing some weird stuff right now. Who's that?
Yeah, it is just kind of sticking up, huh? Is you got a fan running. It's like flowing like that.
Well, we're just gonna roll with it.
That's
no,
true.
That's not it. What's going on here, man? Come on.
It's a rogue hair.
I'll push it under my headphones. It came right back up.
Dang,
what are you doing, man?
Recoiled. That's crazy.
Stop it. You're in timeout now.
Is a fighter. I could never do over the phone headsets. I would only do that like for work. I like these sorts of like over the ears. I really like these kinds of things for my stream setup, for commentary. It's good for me.
Yeah, I don't mind it so much. I usually use this one for commentary, but I've been using the Bluetooth one just because like it blocks out a lot of the noise, namely my fan, which is on level 2 right now because it's hot. And I feel like I can't complain about that in Pennsylvania, in the northeast part of the country, because y'all in Arizona be roasted.
Dude, like up until like 2 days ago, my AC was out. So I was just like sitting in my house dying for like 3 days. It was actually the worst. Like I was looking at my thermostat and it was telling me like 94 degrees at like 10 p.m. at night. It was just like crazy numbers like that, man. It was actually the worst. Thankfully, they put a temp in unit while they're still fixing it. But yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah. Have you ever seen snow?
You
used to live in Jersey.
Yeah, I've been to other states where they've had snow, even like outside of Jersey. I've seen like snow in like other states, like Cali, like certain times of years. I've been to Virginia. I've never seen snow in Florida. But there was this one time, I remember it very clearly. I was living in Mesa, Arizona, which is like right next to like Phoenix, like the capital, and it just started snowing. I don't know why, and it was like in the spring too. It was definitely not supposed to happen, and it has not happened since, especially not in that area. But that was one heck of an experience.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I heard one time the great state of Oklahoma, by the way, actually declared a statewide emergency.
Oh.
Because of like 2 or 3 inches of snow.
Bro, they gotta chill.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. There was this... We got this...
Oh, that kind of makes sense. So yeah, Backstage is telling us, like, even if it's just 1 or 2 inches of snow, like, for example, with the Texas freeze-over, like, nobody was ready for that. Nobody was ready for that.
Texas freeze-over was actually... I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like people are like walking outside their houses with like
galoshes.
Yeah. They were just like walking outside with like mops. Like what else we clean this with? Spoons? I don't know. They definitely didn't have like those snow shovels ready to go. Okay, so Araconi's going to a game 5. That's quite the interesting show out for that there. I wonder what characters they won.
There's that one. Well, we won't be able to find out, I guess.
Yeah.
I was just remembering like some stuff I was doing during this past year, like really early on. I just got like Xenoblade Definitive Edition.
Okay, cool.
And I was so close to finishing it in like January, February, and there was like a big old snowstorm outside of my house. We got like 3 feet of snow, and man, are we gonna get Game 5 on stream? I think.
Oh, is that what's going on? Oh no, the frost is coming up here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Arrow won it. Might have been.
Okay. Well, anyway, but yeah, snowstorm came through. I did all the shoveling outside, but I was just playing some Xenoblade music, and I came in and I finished it that night, and I was loving it. It was awesome. We had like a week and a half off of school.
Yeah.
I was so sick. It was a good time to be alive.
I think I might still have a copy of the Wii version of that game, but I never beat it. Don't know what happened.
Yeah,
but it was fun.
Definitive is definitely a game worth playing. If I could recommend any game to anybody, it's that one. And I played that one, I finished it, and then I was like, okay, I need new games. So for New Year's, I often impulse buy, by the way, got Hades and Celeste.
Okay.
And
two very acclaimed titles that I have yet to try.
Okay, Hades is a really fun game. If you like roguelikes, you'll really enjoy it. It's great.
Never tried a roguelike, but I think I'll probably start with that one.
The writing is awesome. The characters are all endearing. The art style is excellent. The combat feels good, and it makes you really want to learn how to be good at it. And the thing about Celeste is that Celeste came into my life at a very dark time for me, and if any of y'all are going through hardships and stuff right now, definitely consider checking it out, because it understands, and it's there to help you realize that, yeah, it's okay, you can move past it, you got this. So Celeste is also just a really good platformer. If you like those, you can play it. Again, nice art style, great soundtrack. It's awesome. The lady who actually did the Celeste soundtrack is working on another independent project right now, and I forget what it's called. But they also did the soundtrack for the new Minecraft Nether update. I almost said Leather update.
Oh, they worked on Minecraft.
Yeah, well, after Celeste. I think Celeste was like their breakout, but incredibly talented musician. And you know, I'm a huge sucker for music, so if
Interesting. Did not know that.
no small praise from me.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of interesting fun facts. I mean, I was already interested in those games, so now I'm kind of ready to try it out when I can.
Definitely, I think Xenoblade and Celeste are like my favorite games of all time. I really can't decide between either or, honestly. So, you know.
Well, that's great to know about now, because I didn't really know too much information about them going in. But let's see. It looks like we're just about ready to get into Frost Arrow, which sounds like a Zelda item, actually, like a Frost Arrow. Don't they have like ice arrows in Zelda?
They do have ice arrows, yes.
Yeah, there you go.
But Frost Arrow, yeah, it's difficult. But hey, you know, that would be a cool team name for them.
That would be. But you know, we're starting on Smashville actually, which I think is like the first time tonight that we started on a not. Oh no, I think one of the sets started on Battlefield, didn't it?
Could have, yeah.
So. Yeah, you know, usually
anyway,
I know it's not like exclusive to Arizona, but you know how PS2 is like the
starter
stage. Crom Ditto?
Crom Ditto Pog?
On Smashville?
Can I get some poggers in chat for Crom Ditto?
Let's run the Crom Ditto.
Somebody asked if this was in NYC. Nah, it's in Arizona. Sucker. Oh, Jumbo Jack's in the chat. Oh boy.
Oh, nice.
I love that guy. Anyway, this is Losers Semifinals. This is a best-of-5 set here, and we're going right off an Arrow. Despite not maining this character, doing a really good job. I don't know if Frost mains. Does Frost main this guy?
Frost, yeah, definitely Crom main.
Okay, well, Arrow's doing an amazing job of swanking on him right now in the earlier parts of this match.
Yeah, Arrow's actually the one that's in the lead right now. Look at that, with a 120 or 112 damage on the board for Frost here, while Arrow's still big chilling at 31. So Arrow definitely knows his character, despite me not having known that previously.
Uh-oh. Well, that's good.
Oof, yeah. Oh, man. Damn, doesn't mean nothing with a recovery like that, man. You still up and out of there, and we got a one-stock lead for Frost right now.
Speaking of knowing their character, Frost mains his character for a reason. Knew they could live that forward air, and knew it would also kill their opponent, so excellent work there from the Holy. Alright, alright, rising up air to make it back to the ledge. Very bold claim, or option, and I'm glad it paid off, but a nice pivot boosted F tilt to take that stock as well.
That was good. Oh my goodness. What a strong string coming out from Arrow there, pounding on the percent right away. This game is tied once again.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Frost was not able to get the full combo of that up B. Yeah, he didn't have a jump there either. Arrow's losing the offstage game really badly.
Yeah, Frost just seems to be so much more well adept at it dealing with it here. But you do still have counter. It's a very strong option against recovery onto the stage in that fashion there.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's... Wow. Yeah, Frost was so calm, and Arrow was so terrified. But that corner will be taking that stock. Arrow can still bring this back, especially if they get these combos like they've been doing all game.
Yeah, with only a 21% lead, we are down to the last stock per character. And it's looking pretty dicey right now. It's looking pretty dicey as Arrow's putting him off stage once again. Another forward air, no double jump. And that's GG's. Yes, GG's.
Okay, Arrow figured out the offstage game, and that was a true, not a true, that was a 0 to death there that Arrow was able to employ on their opponent. After getting bullet offstage the whole game, they were able to do it right back. And now the counter pick still going to be going back to Smashville, and Arrow feels pretty good about that one.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, like, I honestly didn't even expect the prom pick to begin with, so the fact that he's able to make a blowout game like that is a pretty good sign.
All right, well, again, the debate coming out from Frost, they were thinking about switching to the Roy, but it is going to be the Crom coming out instead.
Yeah, double Crom running it back on Smashville. This is actually a really good stage for Crom, so I feel like it makes sense that they've just been switching this a long time.
Oh yeah, I agree. Both these guys like to rush each other down. There's not a lot of space on that stage, so if you pin somebody in the corner, they really have a fight to get back out of there. and Crom
Oof.
loves that. So this is going to be who holds center better and who gets these combos instead better as well. And Arrow doing a nice job tripping up their opponent there, but Frost answers right back with a nice little combo. And Arrow's at really high percent. They could be dying here very shortly.
Yeah, it could be down to stock roll soon here if he's not careful. Got us a side B string to put him off stage. And Arrow is doing a pretty good job of establishing the stage control. No successful punish on the get-up option, and we got ourselves an up B. It's going to put Arrow in a little bit of a disadvantage. Oh, and an excellent back air to catch him there is going to put Frost at a one-stock lead right now at 81%.
Arrow gets back on stage. Okay, excellent job catching that up B. Oh, no! He got cocky!
Double takedown, and we still have the one-stock lead here for Frost, but I don't know, Arrow might have something in plan here.
Dude, that's so nuts. Alright, nice forward air to catch him. Okay, trying to get some jabs. And Arrow's in such a bad way right now.
Uh-oh. Okay, we got ourselves neutral air. Let's see what else is in store here. Back air. Putting Arrow off stage, grabbing onto ledge safely with an air dodge. Okay.
I can't believe that magnet handled, but it did, and thank God for Arrow, because Arrow would have been dead there had that not worked. Yeah, nice counter. That's it. Nope, he's dead. Oh, he super armor through it.
Okay, smart. Smart use of that super armor, actually.
Goat tendencies there. And Arrow back in advantage. All right, the air dodge back down. They're going to come up. Here it is, the counter. Yep.
Oh,
that's it.
That's it. That's correct, yeah. Man. Alright, strong finish there for Crom, and now he got 1-1 on the board.
Yup. Dude, I think it's really funny watching people in Tri-State complaining about the heat wave we're having. Meanwhile, Arizona exists, and you poor souls have to suffer in that inferno.
Yup, we out here, man. We struggling, but we making it work.
Guard don't quit in Arizona. Y'all work against the heat, and you also create the heat. You know, I think that's probably why Arizona's so hot. It's because your players are the hottest in the country.
Yeah, that honestly might be a very large attribute to that.
Y'all are sick. That's probably why Jinx plays Wii Fit. Pledge allegiance to the sun, you know?
Pledge allegiance to the sun, man. Because it be controlling everything in this state.
Honestly. Alright, but back to Smashville, no surprise. And these guys are just going to be doing Crom things. Honestly, there's not a lot to talk about in this matchup. It's just going to be relying on whose spacing's better and whose combos are better and who hits the other one off stage.
So yeah, basically, who is the better Crom player? And so far, it's a little bit hard to tell because both of them have been going pretty even on one another.
Yeah, but I think in the long term, it's definitely been Frost with things like that, putting them over the top.
Yeah, definitely being one of the top Crom players in the state and doing a great job at establishing that if it wasn't already clear. But I mean, Arrow's definitely doing his part, man. I'm surprised that as someone who's seeing this Crom for the first time, I'm doing some pretty good numbers.
Yeah, I honestly can't believe, like, the Crom pick is so insane to me just because I've never once seen or heard of Arrow playing this character. Nice counter. That's gonna be it.
Oof, yeah.
So basically, don't burn your double jump or you're dead.
Yeah, essentially. Especially when you get countered with that Aether recovery attempt, it can be really devastating.
Right. But a nice Jair combo gets Arrow off stage yet again.
Oh, what? You went for the counter, you got dragged off stage, man.
Okay, but a nice
and still got, okay, phenomenal 1% lead on Frost here.
Yeah, it only takes 1.6%.
Arrow,
okay,
yeah,
here we go.
That's crazy.
Nice. Up throw. Good word. Nice little bit of things right here. Okay. Arrow getting juggled around right now.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love the fall through platform up airs coming out from Frost. It's such a unique option. It covers so much space. A nice Jair. Not going to be killing just yet, but does he recover high? No, he air does it right back. What a smart man. Oh, but he gets Jared yet again.
Jair, the Squeak Woman, is coming out in full force, and that is going to be game number 3 in favor of.
Sorry,
bro. Like that's what I was gonna. Oh my goodness, bro. That was actually that was good consistency though. That was good consistency on Frost's part.
I was gonna say, do not ever count my man's out.
Yeah, it won't end well, but it looks like in a crazy change of stage select here, we're going to be going over to Town and City as opposed to Smashville. Quite the
Joker?
shakeup.
Here it is. The Joker is here.
Is coming out. Interesting.
I respect the Joker, but I definitely think Crom adores this stage because of how good they are at netting kills off the side. The Jag will probably be killing at around 80 at the ledge. F Smash probably around 70, 60 at the ledge. But Arson back air, another type of move that will be killing quite early at the ledge.
Yeah, this stage definitely does do Crom very well, but I mean, at the end of the day, we do have Joker here in play now, which is a very well secured top character in the game, and doesn't really have any stage disadvantage, nor really any severe matchup disadvantage. I mean, there's some aspects of this matchup where, yeah, might struggle a little bit there. Like, for example, landing there and to only get beat out by F Smash. There's some faults, there's some struggles that can come with this matchup against Swordies, including Crom, but there's still a lot of advantages, including Arson, who we have yet to see. That can be very handy for this matchup.
I was just about to talk about that because, you know, the good thing about that F Smash killing so damn early on the stage is the fact that Arrow lost that stock without Arsene being out in time. And that up B did such a good job as well to get rid of it. But the down smash from center is going to be taking that stock. And Arsene is gone at this point.
Yeah, no more
so
Arsene.
Arrow all on his own.
Oh, there we go. Up throw. Drag down up air, but no regrab.
Yeah. Wasn't able to net multiple hits from the up air drag down, so it was kind of reactable. But he throws him off stage again with a little football toss.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
Frost whipping a Jer too. And Arrow hanging back, but
nice.
he stayed a little bit too far out. And this could be tournament stock here for Arrow. If they can't win this game, they are out of it.
Yeah, and you can tell that Frost definitely does know how to traverse this matchup here. A lot of these options have been reflecting that throughout the match, but whether or not Arrow can step up his game in time is yet to be seen as Arsene comes out. Tries to go for a Tetracon, but he waited it out and went for a forward air.
Makes it back to stage, though. And, you know, Arsene, he's not here for much longer. Oh, what a catch from Frost!
Yeah, still keeping up this pressure here despite Arsene being online. There we go, excellent back air.
Yeah, Arrow has been able to do literally nothing with Arsene, and Frost has been so on point, just disallowing any options from Arsene to occur. Yep, okay. Nair 1 did not do anything.
Oof.
Tries it again. That time it does. Arrow has to land. He's in the corner, trying to fight his way out of there, but there is the F tilt, and that is going to be the set.
That's curtains.
Game 4 actually is going to be going to Frost, and they will win the set 3-1, and they advance to the next round of competition to be playing against Thor. Let's take a look at this replay.
Yeah, a lot of Nair fishing, so you can tell that he was going for something there to close it out with. But at the end of the day, catch a good landing, and the F tilt is going to close it.
Putting yourself in the corner at that high percent, at that stock deficit, on that stage against that character, against that player, is the biggest issue that Arrow had in that match.
And you know, someone who has a Joker, I feel like in that situation, the up variant of Gun Special could have been utilized a little bit better for protecting himself on landing. I mean, maybe not in that particular instance, but if you would have tried doing the up variant of Gun Special, I feel like you maybe could have like baited them out into running towards you to catch landing, only to be met with that neutral B. Because I feel like the positioning on that wouldn't have allowed for it with the down variant. But that's just me being a Joker main. Just giving my 2 cents. Arrow arguably is just like I don't know, because I mean, like there's not like too many other notable Jokers. Like I know Sunshine has been picking up Joker in the past couple of sets where I've seen him play. Of course, Ame does have a Joker as well.
Well, Ame has a Rosalina probably, so
yeah, I was like,
that's a pretty unfair assumption.
Yeah, short as everyone. That's definitely worth noting. But Arrow, being one of the more notable players in the state, definitely has a Joker that's worth keeping an eye out for. So hopefully, even though he's out for today, we'll be getting him on this stream here soon in a future tournament, so we'll be able to look forward to more of that. But in the meantime, things are moving along with the bracket, and we now have Thor, who's going to be going up here just about now against Frost once again in losers finals.
Here's the thing about this kind of matchup. Frost is really good at going off stage as Chrom and being able to make it
For sure,
back. And I mean, we saw it a little bit there, going off stage against, Chrom and the Chrom Ditto. Well, Cloud has a worse recovery.
Arguably, yeah.
Just saying.
No, I would agree. I would agree with that.
So anyway, this is going to be losers finals here at Pure Smash number 6, and we're getting ready for the next battle. It's showtime. Losers finals, Thor versus Frost, KQT rather, and we're going right to work. Thor using the high octane offense that we're used to from them, but Frost has him in the corner and trying to go for some down tilts at the ledge to put that pressure on the recovery.
Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like Schroeder might have given Thor a little bit of helpful input with the Cloud matchup. Is this is not the first time that we've seen it tonight.
True.
So hopefully the little bit of insight that he had gotten for the previous matchup comes in useful, but so far it's a little bit off to a rough start. Here's a solid charge forward smash. He's going to be closing out the first stock on Thor a little bit earlier here than I'm sure he had expected.
But this is a very different Chrom from what we saw earlier playing against Thor. This is a Chrom that likes to be super aggressive, but also patient and able to string a lot of random attacks together for a lot of percent. They're so opportunistic, and they're really good at being able to go off stage against their opponent. So I think Frost might have a little bit of a better Chrom than Schroeder, even though we did see the Ditto go into Schroeder's favor. I think in this matchup, it's definitely going to be Frost with an advantage.
Yeah, but I mean, in the meanwhile, we do have Thor making a little bit of a comeback with that well-spaced neutral B, and it's going to be carrying him a long way here, so we've already got 43 on the second stock. And he's doing a lot of catch-up work here. But looks like he has even more catch-up work. It's another S-Smash. You said it, man. Another S-Smash is closing out stock number 2. This is a very devastating tool that's being used quite a bit against Thor tonight.
It is obscene how strong that move is.
Oh, it's
and
ridiculous.
We've been seeing a lot more... Oh, it's an F-Smash. Oh, no shield break, though. That could have been bad had it actually popped shield, but good on Frost for recognizing that they're fine. The up B gonna avoid that Blade Beam. Tries to get the spike, but Thor is gonna air dodge back to stage. That's another thing about Arizona I've been noticing a lot. Players don't like to up B back to stage when they can just air dodge, and it's especially because I think a lot of these players have really bad recoveries on their characters. So I think the different, varying degrees of recovery with these air dodges is super important for people to keep in mind going forward.
Yeah, it can be pretty dangerous. Up throw is just shy of taking that stock there. Man, I don't see... I mean, Crumbs just have, like, so many more KO options than, like, Mark and Lucina. But, like, it's, like, not very often that we do see Crom kill with throws, if I'm being honest. He just has so many neutral tools that could just do it way sooner.
Right, so, I mean, often grab game is something that we see a lot of Croy players struggling with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that pressure.
A little bit of a struggle here.
Would have been a nice time to grab there, but
yeah, probably would have been.
Not gonna kill. All right, he has limit on deck. There it is. He's gonna do it raw. 16% off of the shield poke. Up throw still will not kill. Not even close that time.
I feel like actually, I might be a little bit weaker. There we go. Back to the Cloud.
Gotta be
number 1. Yeah, it's gotta be weaker than Martin Lucina's because I'm like, wait a minute, that was 180. I believe Martin Lucina's can take it at like 150, if not like a little sooner. So, might need to look into that myself. A little curious on that now.
But we will be accidentally out of the window. Okay. Okay. I thought he was genuinely hovering Ryu, and I got a little concerned.
You really did
but also
think about
excited.
it, huh?
He did, just a little bit.
Kind of like the move right now. He said.
He's like, I can do it. We got other FGC characters out, but run back, same stage, same characters, no surprise. And Thor, again, the problem in this matchup is that Thor is getting out-tempoed and out-paced. And he's really not used to that because he definitely likes to be the one dictating the tempo of the match. But unfortunately for them, Frost is really good with this character, and this character is really good at rushing down in general. But I think the trades right now are definitely going to be in Frost's favor, or excuse me, in Thor's favor.
No, I would agree with that. Ooh, looks like a
Nice
good
tech.
tech situation is going to keep Thor just a little bit longer here. Landing a solid back throw, putting him off stage. What's the move?
Woo!
That
That was close. That was so close.
That
And,
was.
yeah, he's back in the corner now. He doesn't have a jump. Not
Oh,
gonna get dash tech.
man, trying to go for dash tech to push him off stage. Gets caught by the Aether off stage and gets dragged off.
Yeah, I really respect the attempt there, though, from Thor, because that dash tech would have been really good. 40% from 2 up Bs, by the way. Just in case you were
Right,
curious,
worth
chat.
mentioning.
Get back in from center to keep taking that stock. All right, and Frost getting the combos back and going.
Oof,
The
got
extra
there.
credit is adding up.
Another one? Oh, close.
Nah. Really good blade beam there.
Good F tilt. We got him at ledge
Yep.
here. Lands a neutral B. Not a very common sight, but hey, we'll take it. Good damage.
Didn't kill, or it wasn't really close to it either. But hey, we like damage in this household.
Okay, good string there. A little bit of a start. Didn't really take it too far that time.
Yeah, now Frost is
go.
playing a
Add
little
to
bit
the side.
more in the back, and Thor again turning on the jets yet again brings this from a very bad deficit to an increasingly manageable
Oof.
one.
Again, that limit neutral B is going to be piling on that damage that he needs right now. What he really needs to do is take that stock, man. He's got to get that lead going on. He's got a game to make up.
He does. Oh, but a nice back air, I think, there from
Yeah, that was
Frost,
back here.
and this isn't looking too good for Thor. But the back air
There
gonna
we
even
go.
it up, and he has half limit on deck, so that's gonna come back at probably around 40%. Or sooner if he keeps getting these kills.
Oh!
Let's go, Thor!
He took that
Side
all the
B,
way!
side B, forward air! Let's go!
Man, he really took out the whole 9 yards. Look at this.
Da-da-da-da.
I wasn't even ready for that. And our Frost was too.
Yikes,
Yeah, look at that.
dude.
Oh, man. That was
Our
tremendous.
commentary is incredibly sophisticated this evening, man. I think we're doing a great job.
That was awesome. And you know what? Bro's not even going to waste any time. You say, you know what? Same stage. Same everything. You good? All right, let's run it back.
Oh,
Now he's
yeah,
feeling
we're
it.
gonna
Look at
run
this.
this
Neutral
back.
string right at the gate. A couple up tilts.
And, yeah, I think the slower Frost plays this, the worse it's going to end up being for him. Honestly, these guys need to just keep throwing it at each other. Like, throw caution to the wind. No defense. Just keep offense right now, baby. Because that seems to be the thing that is keeping some person in the lead and some person losing. Whoever is playing defensively is losing. Whoever's playing aggressively is winning. And that's just kind of been the story of this set right now.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Hits a nice charge one, and that's going to be killing quite early. I think before 100% too. Oh, here it is back. Okay, that's smart. Good job. Good job, Frost.
Charge was all that was needed there. Oh, man, but an unfortunate fumble in the recovery is going to tie it right back to 0-0.
Yeah, after a really impressive job there from Frost to take that lead. But, oh,
yikes, man.
he is probably going to call Sakurai after this tournament.
He likely might need to, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice blade beam off the reverse. Good job.
Woo!
Oh, yep.
Another
Jab
one?
to F smash.
God
That's going to
damn.
kill.
How many do
Dude.
we counter for that?
Prom
Maybe
is
like
a
an on-screen play,
nuts
right next to the
character.
scoreboard. You know, we should just move up the score by 1 every time Frost gets a F smash.
Yeah, honestly. Because there's a
Is that like, what, like 4 right
lot
now?
going on there. Oh, okay.
He caught
Thor.
that.
Dude,
Like
Thor
the
is
moment he
never
popped
far.
from ledge, man, because you know he had like invincibility still. He just probably like go a little too early. Dang,
Yeah.
that was a good catch though.
Thor is never far out of any match because they can do shenanigans like that and bring it back.
Yeah, he really just has the ability to pull that off.
Yeah, and they use limit so well. Like they're probably like 75% effective with their limit. In terms of it actually, being used for its intended purpose. And Thor actually about to win this thing again. And
Yeah, he's on
Frost
his
does not
way.
want to let that happen.
Or at least
okay.
not for free. He's trying to do his work right now, making up that
Yeah, but-
percentage.
he's in the corner, and Thor is in a position he'd love to be in right now. Nice back air. He's gonna need to use the.
There you go.
No, he's not. He saves it.
Oh,
but he
unfortunate whiff on the
whiffed.
side B. It was a little bit of a panic option there, it looks like. And what would have been game number 2 in his favor is now going to be for Frost on the scoreboard.
Dang, dude.
He's got a little bit of ground to make up for here.
Yeah, and yeah, I hate to see it happen like that, folks.
That's alright. We still have potentially 2 more games that we could be seeing with Thor if it all plays out right. With a switch to Ganondorf, a little bit of first-time choice for tonight.
Huh?
Yeah, he does have a Ganondorf.
Okay, well, F Smash is gonna be really good for catching Chrom upbeat, as he can't be top platform. This isn't Little Mac, dude.
Oh,
come on,
man,
what are you doing?
Piling on percent. Oh, wait, he almost got
see, that's what I'm saying, Doug.
Uh-oh. Don't forget, though, one of the biggest hitboxes the game has to offer. That's going to be a lot of damage.
Oh, that caught? Oh, and the
Said.
down air. Okay, he's kind of snutty with it. I will admit, and there's the Kazuya F tilt.
He's going to be hitting
That Ganondorf trademarked. Oh my god.
Dang.
He's doing it again. Nice back air, too. Alright, forward air, that's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's going to find him off stage. That's not game.
That was supposed to be bringing it back, though, honestly. He might have lived that if he air dodged, but actually, no, I doubt it. Oh, nice dash attack. Get a little extra percent on the board. Frost needs to play incredibly careful if they're going to win these things.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, why not? Why not? Take that stock trade. Alright, oh, couple nairs.
Yikes,
Alright,
okay,
the side B was going to be answered with an up air. Choke slam. Okay.
Yikes, okay, good interesting.
F smash. Oh, nice air
No
dodge, but the
F
F tilt
yeah.
gonna eat the punish. Okay.
Oh, that's it.
Good.
That's
night.
2-2. We're going to game 5 off of a Ganondorf counter pick. This is one heck of a twist.
He's a twist villain.
A twist villain, there you go. Look at that.
Oh.
Remo.
Doria. And that is a dead Chrom, and that is a victorious Thor's Ganon Thor.
Ganon Thor. There you go, Ganon Thor.
Hey yo, Ganon Thor.
Switching it back to PS2. Likely same characters, I'm imagining. I don't think we're even seeing any counter pick on Frost here, but that was one heck of a switch up. I'll be honest. It was pretty impressive. But now we're taking it back to Cloud and back to PS2. Like it didn't even happen, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, and
Blinking, you'll miss it because that game actually went pretty quick too.
That lost game better stay a bad memory for Frost, or we could very well be seeing the Thor surge into grand finals. So the stakes of this match are winner wins, and they get to go on and play against Stroder in grands, but loser loses, and they're done with the tournament at 3rd place, and neither of these gentlemen deserve 3rd. They deserve 2nd or even 1st here tonight, but one of them has to fall here, and right now Frost is trying their ass off to get out of this deficit.
Yeah, he's really trying to make up this percent deficit right now, but Thor is just layering on this pressure right now with a massive 125% on Frost right now. What Frost has planned to make it up? Let's see here.
Okay,
there we go.
Oh,
Excellent
back air. Not gonna kill just yet. Whoa! He does it again.
Oh my goodness! Off the top!
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, what a hit!
Call him a barber because he took a little off the top there.
Oh no!
Oh my god! Oh, okay, nice back air. He could answer this with an F smash and possibly be back into a tied situation.
Oh
there it
my
is!
God. Why did I?
Call me Bobby because I'm on a roll, baby.
That's such a ridiculous hitbox, man. Oh my gosh.
Step 1, charge F smash at ledge. Step 2, profit. Step 3, get the run back against Stroder in grand finals.
That was ridiculous.
That's the flow chart right now for
that's the Frost flow chart.
But they still have a Thor to get through, and
Oh, bro! Oh, Baby got an air dodge! And we now have Thor with a 2-stock lead. And Frost on his tournament stock at the moment here in a Game 5.
Yeah, but again...
But let's be real, he's been in control for the majority of this set, so if he can reestablish whatever it is he had going on there, but at the same time, I don't think that would have been the case if we wouldn't be seeing the stock lead if that had been the case.
Oh,
it might be Thor just catching up finally.
Yeah, Thor just finally said, all right, no more. I'm done with this. Gets him off stage, going deep for him. All right, tries to get the spike.
Oh, still
not
on
gonna
stage!
Fall. So close to death there. And the F smash will not kill. But he's gonna go for the spike again.
Bro.
He gets spiked instead. Yeah, that was really good adaptation there from Frost. They were able to avoid that one by starting it a little bit further back. And they were also able to catch the spike from Thor as well. He has a miracle that he needs to accomplish right now if he wins this one. Nice couple jairs to stop the dash in. A nair. Okay, now it's getting scary if you're Thor. Thor's losing all the momentum. He needs one more good attack to win this. He's looking for it. Oh, that's Limit. Limit anything will kill right now.
Gosh.
All right, but he gets him off stage yet again. He's going to survive.
Yikes.
The back air.
Okay, this is getting close. This is, in fact...
Oh,
now or never!
And Jer! And Frost!
Jer,
He's going to Grand Finals!
Oh my goodness, what a crazy turn of events there. Thor making one heck of a comeback within the set, but Frost, at the last second, reestablishing himself. He said, you know what, I do want to go to Grand Finals, actually.
Look at this. Look at
but
this.
Thanks
he
for the
baits him
games.
out here. He knows he wants to get rid of the limit. Baits him out. Look, air dodge. Whoop! There it is!
That happened twice. That happened twice within the set. That happened twice within that set, where he would just wait for him to use a side B recovering from ledge at a high percent, and it is punishable.
Yeah, but, you know, Thor, hell of a show tonight, making it into losers finals. Great play from that man right there. Cannot be disappointed with their performance there. Took Frost to the brink. All right, and, you know.
Took him all the way.
Yeah, Frost going to be going to play against Schroeder in Grand Finals. And these two, I'm pretty damn sure they have met a number of times before. But they're ready to get to work like it is business casual here. It's going to be Grand Finals here. And the question is, who on earth is Schroeder playing today?
Kazuya
we're starting with the Kazuya Ditto.
Unless Steve Kazuya? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, that's what it looks like to me.
Coward!
You almost want to do the Kazuya Ditto. Wait a minute, my Steve was actually kind of nice. I want you to see this one more time.
Schroeder's Kazuya is kind of sick, as we saw in winner's bracket.
Yeah, we did see that earlier.
We're ready for the next battle. This is Grand Finals, a best-of-5 set here at Pure Smash number 6.
Oof.
And what a couple of juggernauts we have here tonight. This is a run back from winner's side too, and Frost is definitely playing like
a good juggle here,
just juggling this man.
There we go. Excellent turnaround. That's, oh my god, that's actually a tied game.
Yeah, he got the true input with the rage off of the 6-2-3 into the command grab, but the up smash to catch the high recovery from Frost. And Frost feeling pretty good right now. Only having wooden tools, by the way, as well.
Yeah, no upgrades on tools yet. No F smash is going to connect. Usually down smash is the move in that kind of situation.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree there. Oh, but that one will. The haymaker. Throwing caution to the wind. Getting
I was like, more often than not, bro, all you need is just a raw F smash like that, and you're good to go.
Yeah. I think Steve's disjoints are actually proven to be a little bit too difficult for the Kazuya to deal with. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh.
Wait, he's got his little neutral forward air combos of his own. Yeah, Kazuya's devastating power. Only matched by Steve's jank. This is truly a good way to start off this set. Okay, all right. Hit him with the gentleman's. Oh, he's not going to get the conversion off of that, though, but I definitely respect the attempt.
There you go, excellent down throw. Setting him for a little bit of blocks. Let's see what the game plan here is with that. Okay, just trying to build some defenses against this rage. Oh, he's making him work for it. Oh, he's making him work for it.
The thing about Frost is, as you can always see, they are smiling. They are so happy to be alive right now. They're having so much fun
for this
playing against Schroeder.
He is living for this set right now.
Absolutely. All right, but there's the back throw, and he really does need to start mining, or he's going to run out of stuff to do. Oh, see, he heard you, and he went for the down smash, but it didn't connect that time. Just a little bit late on the rip. Oh, he's laughing again.
Damn. Hate to see it.
I love watching Frost in the player cam because he is the most happy-looking guy I've ever seen.
He's giggling, bro. He's cackling at everything that's going on right now.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like, he is the reason that this game has endured for as long as it does, because he loves this game.
Yeah, like it's just people like that sometimes. You just gotta carry it.
Yeah. Okay, but the 10-hit combo not landing a single blow. And
oh,
the double up
smash.
smashes. So Kazuya's incredibly heavy. He's in between Piranha Plant and well, this is Steve without resources, so
yeah.
I expected a roll in there. Not gonna kill. But he's at the nice percent, but he can't do much. All he has is his tools. He really should be mining right now. Okay, there it is. There it is. Start mining. No, he's not gonna do it.
No uppy available, but he still manages to snap to ledge with an air dodge. Rolling away from
okay,
these
he's looking for it. Okay, and that was the
goodness.
He hit the 6-2-3 command grab, the true strongest version of the Rage Slam, and wow! Oh, he saved the replay.
Replay.
Wow!
That was Frost too. Schroeder wasn't even holding the controller. See, I'm labbing that.
Damn. Schroeder was on his phone, and Frost was like, "I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life."
Treasure moment.
You will always be in my memories. All right, we have the Alex versus Steve going off right here now.
Okay. I'm liking the counter pick.
Okay.
Let's see how this develops.
Yeah. The one thing I will say about about the soccer or the tennis Steve, I love that beard. That's a good-looking man with a good-looking beard.
It's a good beard.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, we got our neutral. We got our neutral.
Yep.
Ooh, clanking.
Woo! Yo, these guys going off right now.
They kind of are.
Never have I seen such true fundamentals at work.
Yikes. Do be careful. Okay, there you go. Nice minecart. Oh my goodness, bro.
That's the first and last time we'll ever hear somebody compliment a minecart.
Yeah, you heard it here first, and you heard it here never again.
You heard it here last, folks.
Yeah, you heard it here last.
Okay, nice dash attack. Baiting him out. The dash dance. But Schroeder didn't bite on it, but he instead got eaten by an up smash into that up tilt.
There you go. Good job, Shin, to get it started. What else is next? Counter pick. I was gonna say counter pick as a pun. Counter with the pick.
He's laying down, bro. He's having a snooze. Oh, another jab to. I was gonna say jab to F smash. Courtesy of what we're used to seeing from Prom, but hey, Steve has it too, so. Oh wow,
here we go. What's the move?
Oh,
nice down to it off stage. Yeah, I actually like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, Schroeder looking cooler than most games I ever see.
Ready to punish that with a back air? That was Hello?
Stinky.
What's going on over there?
Nice. Okay, forward throw. Here's the stone tools out. Yeah, and that's gonna catch him. All right. Frost still not out of this thing yet.
No, still has a run on him here with a one stock situation. Pretty even percents across the board. But hopefully you don't fumble, because that is even kind of sus.
Damn, dude. 61% on the board. And another forward air to make it 71. Can he make this back? Oh! He's going to get eaten by that. And the forward air! 2-0 in favor of Schroeder.
Strong finish.
Yeah.
For such a powerful ditto.
Here it is. Forward air. Goes deep for another one. Gets the extra jump.
Here we go. Down to it. Forward air part 2.
Boosh. Stay tuned for Forward Air Part 3.
Dropping soon, yeah.
Coming soon to a Pure Smash event near you.
There you go. Kazuya pick. I'm liking it.
I'm liking it.
Maybe switch off to Steve.
Sephiroth. Go Sephiroth. Go Sephiroth. No, don't go Steve, you coward!
No cigar.
Boo!
One DLC character off.
That's okay. We're good.
2, 1, go!
Alright, well. The footsies, bro. I love it. Oh, nice nair. Oh! Okay. Yeah, that side B definitely seems like it's bad just because of how short or close to Kazuya the strong hit is.
Yeah,
but, I mean,
yeah.
Hitting crumbles is super important.
Oh my god, he was in deep for those!
Schroeder trying to put an exclamation mark on their victory here this evening. But, you know, Frost not out of it just yet. What can the man do? These guys honestly look like they're playing friendlies right now.
Yeah, it really
Like,
does.
did somebody tell them it's grands?
Just
Like, they're having
changes
so
the
much fun
friendlies
with this
best of
game in grand finals, and it's truly
Grand-
awe-inspiring to me.
Hear me out. Grand friendlies.
Grand finals.
Uh-oh.
Oh! Catches the scissor kick with that magma block. Just dash attack. Yeah, that dash attack is insane burst range. And it's kind of weird because that's bad startup. Oh, and a nice F smash. Yep. Frost, tried and true, will definitely hold that button towards the edge of the stage. The gentleman's jab going to get him off there. The snipe not coming out.
I like that. I like that he slowed down the 10-hit combo and then ran up into the... Oh! That was even better! I was about to compliment him on like canceling his 10-hit combo for the gentleman's jab, but he went up to straight away.
Oh, God, that was adorable. That was such a cute combo.
Man. Oh, my goodness.
My man's. Down to, oh, the extension. F smash, not going to connect though. Here it is. Uh-oh, he's going to connect the whole thing. No, he had it. Hits the gentleman's. He's on stage. Can he make it back? He does. All right. Frost needs a miracle right now. Tries to get the spike. Nice back air. Okay, has the grab.
Down throw.
Forward throw. F smash not going to
Oh, my
connect.
goodness.
Come on. What you got, Frost? Come on, kid.
No?
All right, has to catch it with the up smash. No, he's not going to go for it.
Both of them got really low jumps. They're not going to make it up with a single one. Oh, and
the back air is going to do it.
That's
cringe. Yeah, that's going to be doing it. Schroeder, the champion here tonight at Pure Smash number 6 with a very entertaining grand finals for both these players. Thank you, guys. Thank you for putting on an entertaining show for us to cast over. Yeah, here it is. That up smash could have very well been the tournament, though. Or not the tournament, the game, but it was the back air instead. And, yep, that's going to do it. Falling to second place is Frost.
Man.
So, congratulations to both of those gentlemen. Thanks for putting on a great show for us. Hell of a loser's run, too, for Frost.
Yeah, really good
they had to go through the gauntlet right at the end there.
That was some bona fide
they had to
right
beat
there.
Jinx, they had to beat Arrow, and then they had to beat Thor in order to make it back to Schroeder. So, hey, great work from both those guys. But Schroeder wins the tournament, not dropping a single game. So that's going to be a badge for their PG stats. And that is going to do it for us here tonight.
Yeah. A lot of impressive runs tonight.
I mean,
like you mentioned there, some bona fide certified gaming has gone on tonight. And I'm glad I got to witness all this with you here tonight as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you're seeing a little bit of the highlights here from tonight. I mean, this extension here.
This was a good
from,
one.
Jinx,
yes,
the extension off of that bomb, as you can recall. Here we go, the Kazuya Ditto in, I think, winter semis here between the guys who won, and they have the double spike as well.
That was extreme.
Thor Arconi.
Remember this one?
And then there's,
I think I do. Yeah,
that's the one. The finishing touch.
That was so corny. I loved it.
Yeah, and this was winners finals here. This was the footstool. Yeah, and he tried to go for some more there, but it didn't happen quite that way. And then the Arrow Frost. Yeah, and that was the it was the bait or the punch in the corner off of the landing with the guns, and that's the tournament there.
And then what was this one here? Oof.
There's a double spike.
That was actually one of my favorites. Yeah,
that's probably clip of the night for me. I think it's probably that one.
This one is a good one.
Yeah, it's a shield break. I mean, come on,
look at that. Getting it out of nowhere to bring back to a game 5, like, that was pretty cool, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this one with the minecart, I think. No, sorry, it was the edge guard.
Yes, sir, that was good.
That was pretty good. But, yeah, the tournament winner, not this clip yet, but, I forget what this one was, actually.
I think so. If he goes on platform.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, there we go.
Oof. Dash attack. Oh, no, there was no spike.
That was arguably one of the best ones too.
That was a good string.
Really good plays. Yeah, considering that Kazi is just coming out, so people are already doing like really impressive stuff with them. Really impressive.
And Schroeder, who doesn't even main the character, is already kicking that much ass too.
That's true.
So
that's definitely worth noting. Well, hey, one thing I will say for sure is it's gonna be so corny. I'm gonna just say it. I'll see you guys soon and get ready for the next battle. That's all I'm gonna say. Get ready for the next battle. Yeah, we'll see you all on Monday. But thanks for tuning in tonight. Really fun bracket. Yeah. Really glad I got to commentate with you. And we'll look forward to having you on again as well.
Of course. Yeah, check out this dude over here. Check him out. His Twitter and everything is going to be down there. I don't know if my hand's on screen.
I stream, yeah. Talkwaffle.tv. Check me out. and have a Twitter. And check out his Twitter.
Give him a look. He's a good guy. And you can follow me, of course, at RVNT Laird on Twitter. My name is Laird from Revenant Esports, coming to you from Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and this is Taco Waffle from SAK Gaming over here in Arizona. And you guys have a great rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Take care, y'all.